Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your hosts with the most. Slick, Tony, Gino, and 10. Boys Night Out.
It's the boys night out. Hunting for some honey, know what I'm talking about. Make some noise right now. Tonight it might get a little wild. Cause it's the boys night out. Looking for some honeys, know what I'm talking about. Make some noise right now. Tonight it might get a little wild. Yeah. What's good Wednesday? Come on tonight Thursday. It's the boys night out. Yeah, we gon' get it on right now. Said it's the boys night out. Tonight I might get a little wild. Hot boy, full of bombero. Still burning fire like Nero. We sort of on zero. Magic in the city, got rice? Yeah, man. Gilly Smith, Tony, get a whiff. Lubricant with slick Rick, slick talk. Somersaulting, how these haters get flipped off. You know the Q, I'm Gino Q. Gotta cover GQ. What's up, 10? How you doing, huh? It's the boys night out. Hunting for some honey, know what I'm talking about. Make some noise right now. Tonight it might get a little wild. Cause it's the boys night out. Looking for some honeys, know what I'm talking about. Make some noise right now. Tonight it might get a little wild. Yeah.
And is not recommended for a young audience. If you're easily offended, annoyed, or discover that this radio show is just plainly stupid, tune into another station or go yourself.
Today's best music is 89.9. Yeah, man. They're listening and watching. 6:19 on the clock. The boys are out tonight on a happy Monday. My name is Slick Rick. This is Tony.
My name is Gino Killiamore.
Oh my
God! You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm gracing you with my presence.
No. That's Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan yan.
That Macho Man was the one.
Oh, it's this.
Yeah. And when he walked in,
Yes.
yeah. Tapos when he walked in, he had the robe.
Why is his face like that?
He's copying.
He's copying, exactly. All you need is like the Oakley shades. Yeah, the big ass Oakley shades.
He always looked
And a robe.
Yeah.
No, he always looked constipated.
Yeah.
He's always like,
I remember.
And the thing is, you need that robe.
Parang kasi Paul Bearer din ganyan din si Paul Bearer.
It's because he holds it up, right? And it's like he's flying.
I feel like he's gonna have like a heart attack when he talks on the mic.
It's probably all the steroids. Yeah.
And this is 10, by the way. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show.
We kicked it off with TikTok Sept, clearly speaking the age of everybody on the show, representing the Gen Zs out there.
Gen Z.
What's happening?
Our generation. I don't think anyone says that. But
Our generations.
yes.
Hi, welcome to the Monday, everybody.
Hey, look at that. We are complete in the
How was your weekend, guys? It was the storm passed through, right?
Hey, okay, wait, sorry. Real quickly,
Okay.
I just wanted to congratulate LSM Batch 2001.
Ano ba nangyari?
Runner-up. First runner-up kami.
Hey!
We lost by 2 points for Alumni Basketball League.
Oh, damn. Did you play?
Did you
Ask
show
me
up?
how much time I had on the
Sige,
court.
how many minutes
No
ka?
picture taking. Pero
Please,
nandun ako.
naman lang ba?
Naka-uniform ako. Naka-uniform ako. Pag nagha-huddle, nandun ako. Nakikipray ako. Parang,
Damn. Good teammate, good
pag
teammate.
nag-ano sila, 1, 2, 3. Team! Eh, nung una, hindi ko narinig. Sabi ko, ano, King? Hindi ko alam kung ano sinisigaw nila. 1, 2, 3, King. Bakit
Kasi
King?
first time mo sumipot sa buong liga.
First time. Alam mo, natapos yung buong liga.
Did they even think about like, hey, maybe we should put
No,
him
they
in?
really wanted to actually. Some of them were like, oh, pasok ko na. Sabi ko, guys, close game.
Ano ba, di ka mo, naka-leather shoes ka ba?
Hindi naman. Hindi, pero kasi alam mo
That would be classic, di ba?
Sobra.
It would be classic.
Tapos yung polo na nakabukas. Hindi kasi sobrang close nung game. As in, the entire time.
Ayaw mo sirain, ganun.
Ayaw ko sirain. Pag pumasok ako, parang, guys, maglolokohan ba tayo dito? Di ba? Parang gagawin ko.
Tapos mangyari yung nangyari sa'yo dati, yung 2 technicals.
Pero
Dead, gago.
nagkainitan. May na-technical kahapon. Tapos,
Dalawa pang sunod.
tapos nalaman ko na apparently, you have to pay for it. For every technical that you
may
use.
fine?
As in, may
Magkano?
fine. Parang 1.5 yata.
Tapos saan ka pupunta
So,
sa
buti na
school?
lang hindi ako pumasok. Di ba? Di 3K na sana nawala sa akin.
Tatlo na anak mo, Gino. You can't afford to lose 3K, ano?
But,
Kain din yan, ha?
congratulations to Batch 94.
Hey, congrats, guys.
Wow!
94 was the one that won the championship.
Are they younger than your
So,
batch?
No, they're older, bro.
They're older?
Yeah.
Don't, ano ka ba?
Sucked.
Gino!
No, as in, man. Like, okay. So they had at least...
He said
Suck a
2,000.
what, G?
If
Suck a what?
they were batch 94, they were at least 7 years or 8 years older than our batch.
Oh.
But man, condition sila
They're,
lahat.
they're players.
As in, so I found out na apparently yung mga yung team na yun, a lot of them during their time, alam mo yung sinascout ng UAP, kukunin dapat yung mga ganyan.
They're
So,
celebrating their 30th year.
But they're
Which
still
one?
good.
Year.
The UAP.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, they're yes.
Yeah,
they
but
are.
they're still good.
They're super
So
good.
apparently they still
So they're
played.
like in their 50s?
As in sila yung best
All
record.
around?
All around.
Wow.
And then
How
I
many
saw
teams
Kian
is that?
Cipriano there also.
damn.
He's lower batch than I am, so he was
he's
playing. I think they won
Oh,
their.
he plays
their game.
ball? What?
Yeah.
What?
I think he played
That's
in
what
the ano.
James Harden asked you. He couldn't believe that you were athletic.
I know, in front of everyone. He
Kasi
freaking...
parang Tony was saying, yeah, when I play with this.
Oh.
You play? Ganun talaga yung tono ni James Harden. Grabe.
No, there's just-
I showed him
You
my
should've-
shoes, right?
You should have told him na parang,
No,
yo, you know how long it takes me to stretch, bro? 2 hours. It's more than you'll ever do.
Yeah, mobility. Literally, my mobility is an
Tony's
hour.
like, you know what? I'll still be in the game, and you're already out.
You might be the illest, but I'm the limberest.
I do Wee Man, Junior Jock Wee Man,
Hey.
who will no longer be a
A
Junior,
junior jock. He would be a
Oh, wow.
His
full-fledged
first
jock.
show will be on Wednesday.
Oh, what time is this?
For the road here on the Magic from 1 to 4 p.m.
Are you feeling threatened that he'll be the better
Actually,
Gamboa on air?
oo.
Kasi
I mean,
parang may possibility eh.
Natatakot talaga ako.
Oo.
Don't come for my bag.
So this is an auto show.
Yes,
on
it's a
a
motoring show.
motoring
So
show.
if you like all things cars, from 2
Motorcycles
to 4
also?
wheels. Yes.
Motorboats. What about motorboats?
That's
also?
Tony. That's Tony's specialty.
Every now and then papasok si Toads, di ba? Para, hey guys, I'm here to talk to you about the latest in
And then,
motorboating.
Dina Ryan is on that show as well.
also ancient cars, right?
Oh, wow.
No.
Kalesa.
Grabe ka.
You know,
Damn.
the wind up, you know.
What was it? The Ford Model T?
Yeah.
The first
Indiana
one.
Jones, the Temple of Doom.
Tony
Anyway.
Toad's first car.
Tony Town's first car. The first one.
Starter car niya, di ba?
The first one off the assembly line. Congrats.
Yung nagdadrive sa papuntang Downton Abbey. Alam mo?
The first car,
Tapos walang seatbelt.
the first car didn't have brakes. You know that. Walang brakes
Yung
yung first.
Flintstones, diba?
The heel.
It's called For the Road, airing here on the Magic every Wednesday, 1 to 4 p.m. with Tina Ryan, with my brother Wee.
Check the poster.
Yeah, check the poster.
No.
Check the poster for the others.
Yes.
Baka bias na yung kapatid lang yung kilala.
No! So there,
But yeah,
Wednesday.
so on the road.
For the road. At tama ba? For the road, diba? For the road.
I like how si
G and Angela
si Pao
as
ba
well.
yung empleyado dito? Bakit siya yung nagka-clarify?
Si Pao's already. He's like already.
Kasi gumagawa siya ng poster.
Okay.
Like a good
Congrats.
brother-in-law.
Congrats,
Good
Wee man.
job.
Oh man.
Excited.
So his last...
I'm also worried that like he might get suspended. There's a
Gambawa
possibility.
siya eh. So,
There's a
malamang.
possibility.
Mag-ingat ka, Tina.
I don't think
Same
aabot
line.
sila ng Catholic Mass Media Awards.
Hindi rin.
But you never know if they have a good, starting off show.
Yeah. Paano mo yung dalawang hindi ko
Tuloy-tuloy.
kilala?
Oh, you know,
Panalo
until,
ng Catholic Mass Media.
At least may balance.
Alam ko, Egay and Don, di ba? Egay Quesada and Don Joseph, di ba? Tama? Yes, there you go. So
Wow.
for
Hey.
every Wednesday. 1 to
Hey,
4 p.m.
congrats.
When
congratulations.
was last time he boarded here?
My brother? He's never.
15 years?
No,
Junior jock?
he was a junior jock, but
Yeah.
never siya nag-board. Sumasama lang siya sa parties.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm just here for the good
Okay.
stuff.
I did not
Wala
know.
natuto sa kapatid niya. No? Parang alam mo yun, uy,
I
ate,
didn't know
turuan
he
mo naman
never
ako.
boarded. He didn't come on the
No.
weekends? Hindi siya
No.
nag-weekends?
I'm sure he came on the
Party lang
weekends.
talaga siya.
Wow.
May anak siya eh, so hindi ko lang alam kung weekend or weekday na
Weekday
buo si
nangyari,
Bella.
Okay. So,
Okay.
Nag-board daw siya. Nag-board ako, hello, Sundays. Nag-slow flow siya.
yeah. See, I know he
Nag-slow
boarded
flow
because I remember one
Can you
time.
make me loud? I'm shouting.
Can you make me loud?
No, I think it's your
No, it's
headset.
your
It's my headset. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
There you go.
Okay, go.
You're okay. Trust
Okay,
me.
Nice. Thank you.
All right. No problem.
Ay, ano pala, tulungan natin yung brother natin, si Sam YG. He's
Ay,
selling
si
his
Sam.
car.
Ah,
Yeah. For those,
May
For those
bago,
of
may
you
bago.
who are
Nasa stories
looking-
naman niya eh, so I think we can...
he's in dire need of funds.
Yeah,
he's
in dire need of funds because he left the Magic. Ngayon namumulubi na siya.
It's a little bit
A
too much.
huge chunk of his income.
Kitang-kita mo naman na yung
nawala.
lifestyle ni Sam medyo bumaba na. No? New York na lang. Ganyan. Bumili ng bago Lexus.
Eh, awang-awa kami sa brother namin. So please, tulungan niyo na siya.
Pininturahan yung Porsche niya. Diba? Kawawa naman.
Pero
Ganyan talaga pag lumaalis dito eh.
fresh unit fresh.
Itong magic trap to eh. Di ka na makakalis dito.
Ito ang maganda dito. So, i-check niyo yung story si Sam YG, no? Binibenta
Okay.
niya LC300, diba?
okay.
Limited edition
Yes.
Oo,
LC300.
parang 70th anniversary something.
70th
Okay.
anniversary. Ang maganda dito, hindi amoy sex. Kasi hindi naman pogo si Sam eh.
Tama.
Hindi,
tama.
pero malinis siya sa kotse.
Hindi ko alam sasabihin ko, Gino.
Basta fresh unit siya.
Hindi,
Okay.
saka isang guarantee ko, hindi amoy Yossi. Kasi hindi siya nag-Yossi.
Hindi. So hindi mo yosi yan. True. Mabango yan.
Mabango yan. So sa tingin mo ba papayagan ni Esa na yung kotse? Hindi. Fresh yan. LC300.
May chance amoy chili, pero okay lang yun.
Check
Mabango
out
si chili.
Sam YG. Mas mabango pa kaya si Chili sa atin. Have you seen that dog's
Hey, excuse
lifestyle?
me. I smell good. Ako sa inyo.
Chili's on another
But Chili's on
level.
another level. Alam mo,
Chili,
nasugatan
yeah.
yung po. Nagka-foots pa. Ayop.
Talaga?
Nakatayo lang siya doon.
Nakatayo na siya dun.
Oh, wow.
Adorable.
This is a good life that Sam YG.
Actually, a lot of dogs have a good life.
Yeah, for sure. But okay, of course there are other dogs.
I know some dogs that have a very nice life versus some
Spell
humans.
dog. Ano?
Dow.
Versus some humans.
Because he got that dough
I
in him.
know a dog that has his own condo. I literally know a dog that has their own unit. Like,
Ano to? Aso ba to ng ex mo?
hindi.
Naka-scarf ba to na Hermes?
Naka-Bulgari ba na necklace?
Mga ulol kayo.
Naka-high tea ba to?
Ex mo pala siya. Akala ko nagka-thing lang kayo.
Zero, my gosh.
Because over the weekend,
Ako nagka-thing lang kayo.
so you have to make
Rumors.
cuss your credit card.
Oh, man.
I know. The
But yeah.
rumors.
LC300 if
Fake
you're
news,
on the
you know.
lookout.
You
Check
know-
out
Sam YG on
Sam YG.
Instagram.
Yeah, that's not fake news. That's real news.
That's real
That
news.
he's really
It's
selling.
actually one of the most desired units now.
Oh, yeah?
That one.
Yeah. That specific one.
That
the one of
specific
Sam.
one, yeah.
Kasi kasama daw yung SD card niya doon.
Damn.
Medyo
So you know where he's going. Where
mga
he's been.
adventures na nandun. Makikita mo sa dashcam niya.
Patay.
Tapos the microphone is on.
Parang madalas siya sa Quezon City, no?
That's why you have to unmatch or at least delete yung mga nagbo-Bluetooth or CarPlay.
Yeah. Dapat.
That's the number one.
Especially like
Ang daming nahuli dyan.
Actually,
Talaga?
Oh my God.
Paano?
When,
mo.
when the
Paano ka nahuli?
so when the wife or the girlfriend uses the car and she attaches her phone, boom.
Lumalabas yung list.
Yeah, the list.
Nag-connect.
Who rode in the car? Patay!
And
Ang dami.
same thing
Ang
happens
dami
with
ganun.
all those loaner cars that all the
Okay,
brands.
test drive.
Yeah.
Test
Test drive, man. I was like, oh man, if you just see all the list, and then they just forget.
Paano ka nahuli?
I cannot even count the amount of times I've seen Sam YG's phone and Esa's phone on a loaner car.
Yes.
As in, I can't count na.
Oo.
As in, sobrang daming beses na parang Pops, mura ka naman, no?
Tapos
I-unpair mo naman, no?
Tapos what I do, if I see their names, okay.
Ikaw na magbubura.
Like, take it out.
Ako hindi,
I
iniwan
don't-
ko. Kasi baka gusto
ako-
nila eh. No?
Yeah.
Mali mo, pili nila.
I just leave it.
Bad friend ka tong set.
I just leave it. Hey, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.
Gago ka.
It's a rental.
It's the luck of the draw.
It's a rental. Naman, it's not theirs to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sometimes you forget.
Yeah, but I mean,
I forget all the time. See, now that I'm looking back,
Yeah.
wala ata
You
ako
probably-
in-unpair.
no, I never unpair.
Although pag test drive car
Test
naman.
drive, okay lang.
Like,
It's nothing. It's not like you're leaving the phone there, right? If you had left
Tanga
your
mo
phone,
naman.
yo,
Then you're on a different level.
Medyo tanga ka ng tones.
tanga talaga.
Paano ka nahuli? Gusto mo?
Oh,
Paano ka
wow.
nahuli?
Okay, sure. Why not?
Call us up, 863-10899.
Parang delix tong topic na to.
Paano ka nahuli?
Oh,
Could be
damn.
for
Anything.
Oh, sige.
doesn't have to be cheating
Yeah,
per se.
super
Yeah.
general. Paano
Could
ka
be like-
nahuli?
Smoking, drugs, cheating,
Shabu.
Cutting class, shabu. Wow.
How about shabu?
Cocaine.
Damn slick.
Marijuana. Lahat.
It's like your Vietnamese gang members really finally caught up with you, huh?
Know it. The triad. The triad.
O si Alice Guo, paano siya nahuli?
Paano siya nahuli?
Who squealed?
Si Harry Roque. Paano siya nahuli?
Si Rockster.
He's on the run.
fugitive now.
he's on the run.
As of yesterday afternoon.
Holy shit! Wala niyo updated. What?
Wanted. He's considered a fugitive.
He's on the run.
Oh my God.
So he was supposed
poor
to.
Peter Griffin.
Yeah, poor. There's a new meme. They made a collage of all his memes.
Which one?
Of him dancing?
No.
Peter?
Of just him with the dolphins.
I love that.
Oh yeah, I love that. I love
That's
that.
like one of the best.
Hugging AR. And then him,
AR is the boylet.
yeah, boylet with a bank account of 3 million pesos.
Damn. Ayos, ah. Suave.
But yeah,
The best is the dancing one.
863-10899.
The dancing one with Chavit in the back. Chavit
Chavit was so
Oh, that was
See, Chavit is just looking at like, okay.
Nakita niyo yung dancing vid niya nung
Looks
election. So, nung campaign season,
He's like, Chavit's like, I don't
para
need to
siyang
do that.
naihi. Yung basahin dito.
yeah.
Parang siya
yeah,
nagwiwi.
yeah.
Ew, Harry. Gross. Pwede mo magwiwi while dancing on stage.
Grabe lang, no? Na parang he was once a human rights lawyer.
Yeah.
What happened to you?
I don't know, man. I don't
All
know.
right, give us a call, 863-10899.
Ano Bea Librojo Rivera.
Hey, Bea.
Love you.
Paano ka nahuli? Whether it's school,
Cutting class.
cheating.
Pwede
Pwede
rin,
cutting class.
no.
Truancy.
Yeah.
One time, nahuli ako sa galleria.
Giyosi.
Nag-yosi ako.
Sabihin
Kaharap
na
ko yung Kasi may time na pwede pa mag-yosi sa mall, di ba?
Yeah.
I was in 4th year high school. I was smoking in the mall. My mom's not around, so she won't get mad. So, and then a teacher of
Wait lang,
mine,
caller. Wait lang.
a teacher of mine walked in front of me, and there were a group of us. There were like 4
Naka-uniform
or
ka.
5. Naka-uniform pa
Yun
kami.
lang.
Ay.
Tapos, alam mo yung naka-inhale.
Oh.
So sabi ko, binug ako inside my shirt. Tapos parang init, no? Kasi yung like, Kilyamor, umuusok yung t-shirt. Hindi ako tanga.
You're like, I didn't think about that one.
Kilyamor.
Bobo mo, G.
Wala ka naman magagawa eh. Alam mo, parang andun na tayo eh. Diba? Baka naman malusot.
You're 12, 13 years old?
No naman. 4th year. I was 16.
Fourth year.
I was 16 years old. Yeah.
Hello, caller.
Hi, caller.
Hi, good evening.
What's up,
Hey,
man?
what's your name?
Nahuli.
Okay.
Sa statement ng credit card.
Oh, shit.
yeah.
O, paano? Kwento mo,
nahuli? Ano nahuli?
kwento mo.
Usually kasi we use my card
Uh-huh.
for groceries and, the
Right,
retail
yeah.
stuff. There was one entry there, health club.
Ay,
Oh,
yeah.
Shit.
So the so was delivered to our home.
Oh, no. Wait lang, sir, ha? Saan tong health club na to para maiwasan naming lahat? Kasi siyempre, baka mamaya magkamali ka ng pasok. Diba?
Don't use credit card, Gino.
Iwasan natin.
Oo nga, bakit mo chinarge, sir?
Medyo mahal kasi buy one take one. So
Wow!
Sino kasama mo?
si Tony.
Wait, so how did you get out of it? Did she forgive you?
Ayop,
So,
kasama
I
pa.
just mentioned that it was just for a spa. So
Oh,
With Tony.
So, di ka nagbago?
Hindi ka nagbago.
Or nagbago
Kaya
ka?
nga, may baby na eh. So,
Okay. Nice.
Change life.
Very good.
Ngayon hindi niya na kinakart. Straight cash payment na.
Gcash, may Maya. Ayan.
Gcash Maya, may trail din yan. FYI.
May trail
yan.
May trail. Actually,
Alright.
Thanks for the call.
Hey, man. Ingat.
Be safe.
Here we go. Hello?
Hi, good evening.
yeah, man.
So, yung sa akin naman I had a girl, pero hindi ko siya girlfriend, parang nililigawan ko. Tapos,
Okay.
may external kasi ako talaga na movies. So, puro movies lang. But then, nakalimutan ko na nag-transfer pala ako ng pictures ng mga ex ko.
Ex na, hindi ka nag-cheat
Yun
nun.
nga eh.
Ex lang.
Parang, so after noon, parang, yun, pinatawad niya ako. But then iba na yung treatment, parang iba na yung aura. So wala na, iba na. So after noon, so years nagkaroon ako ng girlfriend ulit. Wala na, ayaw ko na mag-save ng pictures na
Nagbago siya. Very good.
But at saka hindi mo na kailangan mag-save ng
But that's
pictures
so
sa Instagram
weird.
naman.
That's so weird now. Like back in the day, when you got a picture of your ex, it's either you cut it up or burn it or throw it out, right?
Right.
Because it's
Cut it up
it's
or burn it.
right?
Yeah.
Now it's delete. So you have no.
Sometimes you don't
Memories.
remember it's there.
Yeah, no. I mean, are you really going to
but
delete?
here's a
But once you
question,
see it,
ah.
buray mo na.
Would you really be affected if, like, let's just say your current, like, if you're so secure with them, would you really be affected if
Yun
they
na nga
kept
eh.
photos around?
Yun
Kasi
na.
Pero
you know
medyo
how it's
medyo
tied.
masakit though, na parang
Why do you still have it?
or
But what if it's
not
tied
even
to
why do you still have it? More of, shit, I didn't want to see that. Alam mo
certain
yun?
memories of
Yeah,
that
no,
era?
because I have
Alam mo yung ganun?
photos from
Pwede rin eh.
2009,
Yeah.
2008.
Sino ba girlfriend mo nun, Tones?
But Tony's a
Wala nga
hoarder.
eh. Wala. But I just have photos of just random photos.
Tsaka kanino ka ba nananagutan? Wala naman eh. Wala naman nagalit sa'yo eh.
And the thing is, he can do anything, so he's gonna be fine.
Oh.
And the thing is, look, Tony, it's like a vault.
Thank you for the call.
Thanks, man.
Thanks. Yeah, I mean,
Ingat, sir.
the
Hello?
photos is tough.
Hello?
Hi.
hello.
Hey man, what's up?
Pinahuli, sa messages, di ba, dun sa, hindi mo na di-delete after, do the deleted messages.
Ito text.
Recently
That's
deleted.
one that's for my wife.
Oh my God.
Then the second is, since nag-separate ako,
Uh-huh.
another naman is with my partner.
Oh my
Is sa
God.
Facebook naman na, sa Messenger.
Messenger naman.
Maybe na-get niya yung password but hindi ko naman nakita, di ba? Actually, may notification pag mayroong others na hindi ko nabasa. Hindi ko gabi, di ba? So, yun.
So
Yun
kayo
yung
pa rin ni partner, hindi na.
Kami pa rin. Parang hindi naman masyado. Nailusot naman na
Naitawid.
Sino yung message mo sa messenger?
Medyo okay pa rin.
weird. Ang ka-message ko high school ex naman.
High school ex.
Medyo
Grabe.
exciting but hindi ko na naulit. But right now, happily happy.
Very good.
That's good.
Okay.
Yes.
Learn
yes,
from mistakes.
At saka, yun. Yun na, I mean, nadala na.
Very good. That's good.
Oo. So, happy na.
Happy ending.
Congrats. Alright, thanks for the call,
Thank you, sir.
man.
Ingat po.
Yo, we gotta pay attention to playback.
Driving in front.
Ingat.
Ingat, sir.
Yun may nag-message sa atin ng playback. Medyo
ano
intense
sabi?
eh. Sa mga naghahanap po ng health club, natatagpuan po kami sa QC. Ano yung nakalagay? Great rates po kami. Great rates po meron kami. Tapos yung name nung account. Ano yan?
Sylvanos.
Oh, yung favorite mo yan, Tones, di ba?
Sylvanos Health Spa.
Sylvanos.
So, says, boss,
What's your favorite?
na-raid na kayo.
Listening to us, are you starstruck?
Hindi mo may reply na agad. Feeling ko nagtatanong na ng rates yan eh.
Si Midnight Love, si Direk.
Sino po line up today?
PM lang po. PM lang.
Ay, nako.
Actually, Sylvanos pa kanina, it was Philippine Gino, so it must be Suso 899.
Siya din.
And gumat.
Gohan Mumatay.
Gohan Mumatay.
Gohan Mumatay. Okay. Solid. Guys, wala ba tayong hobbies dyan?
Ayos yan.
8631089.
Got a lot of colors.
Huli stories.
Dami lang
Hello?
huli.
Nahuli.
Yeah.
Actually, yun lang yung time na nahuli ako nung nag-aaral pa ako. Grade 4. So, alam mo yung Clay, pinaya ko si Rizal. So, nag-form ako ng genital na lalaki. Tapos, hinagis ko siya doon sa blackboard. Paano kasi, hinagis ko siya sa blackboard. Dumikit siya. Pagdikit na, bumukas yung pintuan. Tapos pumasok na yung teacher. Wala na eh.
Anong kulay yung clay? Anong kulay yung clay?
Siyempre, brown. Yung clay.
Tapos yung blackboard green.
Na-disappoint si Tin kasi gusto niya black na.
Gago.
Dapat daw black yung clay. She's like blue.
Gago!
Gusto niya.
Brown, maliit yan.
Tapos ano sabi? Kesa pink. Ano sabi?
Ayun, tawag, tingin ko plastic cover. Tapos eventually, ang ginawa ko lang in defense, sabi ko, sa UP nga di ba? Malaking institution
Oblation.
yun. May oblation. Tapos, halos lahat ng mga good artists. Hindi na talaga ako artistic, so napatrip ako lang talaga.
Pero curious ako kung anong sinulat.
Sculptor siya, di ba?
Ano yung sinulat dun sa parang violation report? Violation.
Penis
Actually,
clay.
nailusot ko siya.
Clay penis.
Nailusot ko siya kasi nga, even my father defended me na, bakit? Kailangan matutunan. Kasi nung mga panahon na yun,
Anatomy naman yun
di ba? Tabu. Sobrang tabu ng mga ganung bagay. So, hindi siya ganun ka-welcoming to na ituro. Tapos, the fact na Christian school pa yung school ko nung
Pero
before talaga.
co-ed ba kayo or exclusive boys?
Co-ed.
Ayun lang.
Hindi, pero if you really think about it, organs are only bastos if you put bastos meanings to it.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah,
if I make a clay outline of a penis, people will be like, oh, bastos penis. But if I make a clay outline of my hand, which is a part of my body,
Okay.
nobody will talk shit about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pero,
But
that's
It's a work of
let's
art.
be honest here. Yung pinagis niya sa blackboard.
Blackboard. So talaga, doon talaga parang wala ang taka kasi. Pasakto eh.
Solid ka. Feeling ko kung magkaklase tayo nung high school, sobra tayo magka-vibes.
Nagkasundo kayo.
It's a rocket to
Pero
the air.
yun yung last na nahuli talaga out na guidance. So after nang pinangako ko sarili ko na lahat ng kalokohan na gagawin ko. Inulusot ko.
Nilabas mo na doon sa clay.
Thanks.
Clatits.
It's like,
Play tits.
play
On so many levels.
Play tits.
Thank you, man.
Thank you so much. Ingat
Bye.
kayo.
Hello?
Clatits. Hello.
Hi.
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 What's up?
All good. So may huli kwento
Game.
sa SLEC. So it happened a few months ago.
Recent.
I borrowed my dad's car.
Okay.
And ang paalam ko is sa BGC lang. Pero may data ko, dinila ko ng Tagaytay. I didn't know na nagte-text pala yung SLEC.
Oh, sa
When you have
RFID.
the RFID.
Shit, di ko alam yun talaga.
I think there's an option to turn it on.
Oh, wow. Tapos,
Really?
Tapos nung pag-uwi ko,
crazy.
my dad was waiting sa pintuan. Sabi niya, saan ka galing? Sabi ko, no, dyan ako sa BGC. Tapos pinakita niya sa akin.
Lul mo, boy!
Huling hule.
Galawan mo!
Yeah.
paano mo
That's my
nalusot?
kwento.
How did you even try? Or wala na?
Parang
Wala na. Wala na lusot yun.
Wala na.
As in, pitch rap. As in, nahuli talaga ako. So, can you give guys a shout out to my dad?
Hi,
I'm
Tito.
with him right now.
What's his name?
Peter.
Tito Peter.
Hi, Peter.
Patawanan niyo na yung
Tito
inyong
Peter.
anak.
Okay
He
lang yan.
sounds sorry.
Yeah.
Ano talaga iba talaga pag umiibig, di ba?
But then you have to
Kayo na ba? Naging kayo?
No.
Ayun lang.
Di man lang naging worth it.
Wait.
Pero
Better
at least,
question. Nag-enjoy naman kayo?
Oh.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
okay.
Okay lang. Pwede na.
Pero at least Tito Peter has to realize na he's a safe driver.
Oo. Umabot ng Santa Rosa. Okay pa.
Oh, tapos came back home.
Bumalik
Tapos
pa.
the car is safe. So,
Medyo bawas nga lang yung gas.
Tapos
Nabawasan yung
yung RFID.
Significantly.
Significantly.
Tito Peter, patawanan niyo
Unless
na siya.
under 2,000 RPMs lang yung takbo niyan.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, man.
Thank
Ingat.
you. Uy, ginagawa ko yun.
Hello?
Hindi ko pinapabot ng to hanggang yun.
Oh, kasi it's yeah.
Hindi talaga, no, nagtitipid ka pero yung mga bag.
Yes.
Ay.
Yung uso pa yung Nokia na phone. Na-erase yung mga messages nung time na kasi may side chick.
Ayos.
So nabura ko yung lahat ng messages pero na-check ng wife ko yung log.
The deleted messages.
Delete. So deleted yung mga messages pero sa log merong mga messages na natanggap.
Okay.
So doon nahuli.
Ano yung mga nakita niya?
Wala naman yung sa log na may mga text exchanges doon sa girl.
Medyo graphic o landi-landi? Ano siya?
No, I
Kung
think
nakita niya messages lang pero sa log nakita lang yung mga exchanges ng
may
mga text
exchange.
sa log lang. Kasi sa Nokia
Ah.
before, di ba may log?
so there's no
Yeah,
history.
yeah, gets.
It's just going back and forth.
Paano mo nalusot?
Binato ko na yung telepono ko para makita siya.
Ayos. Tapos,
Wala na to!
Wala! Hindi ko magkano to!
This
is fake!
So,
Did she
binato ko
forgive
na,
you?
Parang wala na huli.
Did she forgive?
Yes. Pinatawad. Hanggang ngayon naman kami pa rin ng wife ko.
Did you change?
Are you a
Did you
changed
learn?
man?
Oo naman.
Okay,
very good.
Love it. That's what we want.
I don't think openly
Thanks.
anybody would say
Sabagay,
no, I'm
no.
the same. Yes. Kami pa rin ng wife ko and I'm still cheating on her. Di ba? I don't think anybody would say
Pero
that.
aminin nyo naman, no? Gusto namin
Hello?
malaman. Hello?
Hi guys.
Hey,
Um,
what's up, Alex?
Yeah, about
Alin?
this one, alam niyo yung sa Viber, when your friends are supportive sa inyo, tapos sa Viber where you could hide the chat with the PIN code.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, anyway.
Yeah,
Ay, wait. We said yes to that too quickly. What? You can hide the messages on Viber?
When?
What do you mean?
Yeah, may private.
No,
may
meron,
private,
meron. But
may
yeah.
private chat.
Almost all messaging apps will have that.
Yeah.
But okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
And then when your wife suddenly scrolls down to the specific name, then asks for a PIN.
I don't understand.
Pero
Sorry,
alam-
can someone explain?
Because
whenever you input the PIN, the hidden messages come out.
Okay.
Or so kunwari, on Tony's case, if he puts in 6969, lalabas yung mga hidden messages.
Hayop! That is my password. you idiot.
Everyone knows that, Tony.
Everybody already knows it
You
at
haven't
this point.
changed it yet.
No, they know
So,
that's your...
If she asks for a PIN, then she knows there are hidden messages. And then,
Or sometimes like...
Bro code, diba? Bro code natin, deny.
Oh.
I don't know. Probably it was set automatically.
uh-huh.
Pero mahirap mag-deny kung wari dalawa, tatlo yung nakita niya.
Yeah. I actually,
so it's all different.
I just heard this story from a friend who actually told me this. So he's married, right? His wife has a 3-year-old, and so his wife looked at his phone. A message came in, just exactly like this guy. Deny till you die. He told me. And so the message came in, and it showed one of those parang when you're having a baby to check what gender it is.
Ultrasound?
Something like that.
Or
so
a 4D, whatever.
The hospital, basta that clinic emailed him, or sent him a message.
okay.
We now know the
gender.
The gender.
Oh.
And the wife was like,
What do you mean? I'm not
what's
pregnant.
this? What's this
Oh my
message?
God.
And then he's like, oh, that's nothing. Apparently,
He got someone
he
pregnant.
got his secretary pregnant. Yeah. And you know, and the craziest thing is,
Nagpa-gender
they
reveal
live
pa
in the
sila.
same
Building? Nagpa-gender
you know
reveal pa
what?
sila.
So he got a unit in this nice building. I won't say which city.
No.
And he put her
BGC.
in the same building
Oh, wow.
As them?
as them.
Parang easy access.
Yes, so he's
God.
so when the wife thinks that he's off to work or
He's actually just going to
meetings,
the secretary.
he's on the other side
Oh
of the
my
building.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, how do you juggle that? He's like,
Hindi, tsaka honestly, like that's so, like you're inviting disaster.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because guards will have logs.
no, he's leaving the country. He can't take it anymore.
So, did the wife leave
pang,
him?
Wala pang 1 year. Wala pang 1 year of his the second girl giving birth, and he already can't take it. And I said, yo, this is
So
So he's gonna leave them both?
no. I don't think he's gonna leave them both. He's gonna take one. He's taking
Which one?
Oh, probably his wife. I would think his wife.
yeah.
Most likely.
What happens to
Yeah.
I hope he
Panagutan niya naman yung
Leave
isa.
like
No,
sustento or
he's
something.
he's very well off.
Okay.
So he's
Ah, syempre, kaibigan ni Tones eh. Malamang well.
sorry.
Pero
Very,
not
very
all people who are well off take care of their
That's true.
you know,
That's
you know.
true.
But the thing is,
that's true.
but then the thing is, Tones says that he'd probably take care of him.
I hope so.
Yeah. I mean,
Actually.
it seems like the guy has a lot of guilt. And syempre, like, he's not just going to leave him like, okay, kang bahala dyan.
Yeah.
Diba? So just from the cuento of Tones, maybe just leave the unit and then with sustento.
I already know this one also.
Oh, there's
my-
more.
My friend's son, nakabuntis. Yun.
Okay, your friend's son nakabuntis.
Yeah. And then he only found out when when your mom sneaks to pick up the phone way back in the day.
Yeah.
So she was listening. The mom was
Oh,
listening.
like extension.
Line. Exactly.
No.
And she heard her son.
Talk to this girl
Basically,
and basically said that,
and then she told the dad, my friend, oy, usapan mo yun ano mo.
Bakit ganun, no? Pag may ginawang kalokohan, anak mo,
Anak mo. Yeah.
Pero pag maganda, yung anak ko talaga. Galing.
Parang ako lang.
And I told him, there's nothing really you can do.
No.
Honestly. You know what I mean? You just have to accept it And
Well, of course, that's easier said than done.
yeah, but it's already there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not like you're gonna kick him out of the house. That's
True.
even worse.
And you're
told
basically making another mistake from a mistake.
Yeah.
Parang you're just compounding mistakes.
I go, you gotta give it to him. You know, his pullout game is weak like yours. So I told him.
Oy, guys.
Si
Easy
Gino
naman.
no offense.
Easy naman tayo sa pull-out game, ha? Minsan.
Yo, you're a scorer, bro.
Minsan, malakas yung
volume
pull-out
shooter
game.
yan si Gino.
Yo, this guy, you want to score, you give it to Gino.
Straight to the hole.
He didn't even play a game. He didn't even play a minute. I am so upset. I am so upset.
This guy could be like the microwave.
You put the 4-point shot in, he'll score.
Justice for Gino.
All right, here we go. Let's
His
pick it up.
minutes.
Hello?
Hi. Ooh, can you turn off your radio, please?
Or lower the volume lang. Don't naman turn it off. You know, it's so absolutist.
Turn off.
Off. Mute.
Ayan, tinan mo. Meron tayong... Off na lang, please.
Okay na.
Yeah. Okay, nice. Hindi, I still hear myself. It's not off. You're lying.
But sige, go.
I had a dog
You're
on
lying.
TikTok live. Hi, you're so sweet. Okay, there. No, I still hear myself.
Okay, wait lang.
Kasi.
Ay, wait.
Maririnig mo naman kami sa
Actually,
phone.
kahit i-mute mo naman, okay lang yan. Mute will...
Hi, Chewy.
Yes.
So,
There you go. Ay, hindi pa rin. Ginagago mo na kami.
Go lang.
Sige lang, tuloy mo na. Ayaw talaga eh.
kwentong huli ba?
Yes, go.
Oh, nahuli ka namin naka-on pa rin yung radyo mo.
O nga, na huli po ako ng aking yaya.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Nang yaya mo?
Yaya.
Nag-drugs?
Anong ginagawa?
We have the best story about that.
Sige po.
Ano?
So, nung second year high school, yung yaya ko nagagalit sa akin kasi yung bed sheets ko ay parang matigas po.
Oh my gosh.
Tuyo.
Tuyo na. Tapos tinutulugan mo pa rin.
Ba't di mo pinapalitan? Wala kaming tissue?
Kahit medyas.
Or
You can
medyas?
change.
Or towel?
So dahil po doon, sinubukan niyang hulihin ako habang gawing
It sounds like the start of a barn. Okay, good. Tapos?
I caught you.
What are you doing?
Step brother, what are you doing?
Now I have to finish you off.
Oh no.
But it's so wrong for you to be the only one.
Oh, I like that story. Keep going, Gino. What else happened?
Wait, tapos?
Iiksyan ko na lang kasi pangit po pag tinuloy ko siya. Nahuli po ako at hindi ko na siya inulit.
Okay.
Nahuli ka ni Yaya? As in the act?
In the act po.
Wow.
Tapos tinigil mo o tinuloy mo?
Actually,
oh my
kung
gosh.
pwede pang ikwento over the air yun.
It's one of those porns.
Oh, it is
So,
a porn.
parang nga siyang porn.
Opo.
Oh my gosh. Wait. I need to find out. I need to know.
Sige,
Tuloy mo yung kwento mo. First off, wala namang pangalan. So, yun lang.
Okay.
Natin.
So what you do is just...
It's a coming of age. A coming of age story.
I bet he did.
Oh, go.
So, ayun,
Nahuli ka.
Bakit daw pa kasi ginagawa yan? So, huwag mo na ulitin yan. Tapos, tumubing na sa akin.
Tapos, ano, what's next?
Maganda ba si Yaya?
Para po siyang Morena Beauty.
What was your age gap though?
But he was second year high
Ito,
school,
tinan mo
so
to.
this is molestation.
Oo. What was the age gap?
22 siya, ako ay second year, 14, 15.
14, 15. So he was underage.
Yeah, this was,
Grooming?
Hindi,
Not grooming
even.
just underage.
All out, whatever.
Yeah.
As in, anong...
Pedophilia.
yeah.
But in the Philippines, 12 is consent
14
before.
is the
Now
statutory
it's
rape, diba?
Well, yeah.
Okay, so what
But
was
you're
that?
still a minor, basically. You have to say that it's right.
Was that first and last?
No, actually, parang nagkaroon na ng secret relationship po.
Oh, damn.
For 2 years.
2 years?
2 years! Tapos paano nyo tinigil?
Niwan na ako. Umalis na siya kasi parang hindi na daw tama.
After 2 years.
Anong name ni Yaya?
After 2 years.
Anong name ni Yaya?
Did she leave your house or you just stopped it?
May Facebook ba siya?
She left the house daw.
She left.
Umalis. Parang nagpaalam sa parents ko pero hindi na sa akin nagpaalam. Pag-uwi ko.
Wow.
Actually, question for you. Kasi, I mean, obviously, like you were very young when this happened. Did you think it was kind of like love or something? Or like libog lang din
Nice
talaga?
question, G.
Nagkaroon nang parang you felt na there was a connection, but that was my first. Tapos,
Yeah.
quote-unquote first relationship, quote-unquote.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, akala mo, but of course, it was founded on sex.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
How did it affect your relationships after
After,
that?
yeah.
For me, it was just like parang namulat lang ako sa an early age, but thankfully hindi naman yung I'm married now, hindi naman nagbago, nothing happened, but it's just like a kwento na ipukwento ko lang.
So it's just like a
It
phase.
didn't affect you on a psychological level. At least you don't think so naman.
You don't look at, so you don't go into like your friends' houses and look at the yaya.
Nasaan na yun? Nasaan si Yaya?
Sino first love, never die. Where's the yaya's room?
Same girl. Same girl.
Ganda ng uniform.
But did your parents ever find out?
They did.
They did.
And then?
Oh,
What
man.
happened?
Gabi, sige na, itutuloy ko na.
Dito na tayo eh. Go.
She got pregnant.
Oh. That's why she left?
No, sige, tutuloy na natin.
Go.
May makarinig sa akin dito. The reason why she left is because the yaya of my cousin on the other house saw us doing it in the living room. Kinuwento niya sa magulang ko.
Wow. It's like,
sabi,
is it Viva Max?
This is like a Viva Max storyline.
Yo, Viva, take notes.
Wala naman mangyari dito agad. Pero parang wala, kumalot na. So, she had to leave, but she left without me knowing. But buntis na siya.
Yo, everyone on playback is wondering,
Oh my gosh.
what does Yaya look like? If there was an artista, who does she look like?
In her youth, in her
Yummy Austin.
Meron na nagsasuggest, Yaya strokes.
Oh man, that would be a good one.
But you know what, to be honest, I'm happy that it didn't affect you, moving forward.
But what happened to the
It's
child?
kind of messed up,
Nothing, hindi maganda. Kasi I got to talk to her when I was working. Nahanap ko siya sa Facebook. Friendster pa yata.
Oh, damn. Okay.
And,
Tagal na.
And nag-sorry siya sa akin, but the kid, pinalaglag daw niya.
Sorry to hear that. Yeah.
I know, but but we had to learn from that.
Oh.
The whole thing,
Wild. This is the wildest story
Iba ka,
of
brother.
the month.
I think,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you deserve a prize.
I think you deserve Doc Shawarma.
Dax.
Gusto mo ng Dax shawarma?
Dax will hit the spot.
Technically, namolesh siya ka nung bata ka. Bibigyan ka namin ng Doc Shawarma.
Dax of the night.
That should solve all your problems.
Wow.
Yo,
that's
that's the story of the night,
Yeah.
right?
But
there.
I'm just happy that it didn't affect you moving forward, because that is, like,
traumatic.
Sometimes it'll just linger.
while it's not statutory rape according to our laws, you were still a
Back
minor.
then it
and
was
that
still 12. Now it moved up to 15, ba?
I don't know, but
I know
but
they just
either
moved
way,
it
like when
just this year.
you're underage, when you're a minor, that's
Parang you just don't know.
and yun nga, parang the gap between them was she was already
22. and
She was already
It
an
was an
adult.
8-year age gap.
Yep.
Damn. But
Anyway, that was my story. Thank you for listening. and
Thank you
have
for
a good
sharing.
thank you, man. Thank you.
If you want Doc Shawarma,
Hey, we want to give you something.
can you send us a message on Boys Night Out
Or
899?
you want to talk to him, Stick? You want to get his details? He might be jahe.
Don't say your name on there.
Yeah, don't say your name on it. Hold on.
wait,
Stick
wait.
will talk to you after. Get your details. Wait lang. Here we go.
I think we need to go on a break. That's
Yeah, I think so too.
Medyo
Because,
hello.
whoa,
What's your
hold
name?
up.
Oh, Gino. Hi.
Growing up, wala po akong yaya.
We're
Oo
still
nga,
on air
wala.
pala.
Pero kung meron ba, ganun din.
Gino. Engot.
I'm sure.
Turn off my mic po.
Turn off Slick.
I'm
Turn
sure.
Slick off.
You know what the messed up part is? Because to some degree, it is a fantasy. You know what I mean? Not in that age category, but
Oh.
you know what I mean? Like, that's what you see in porn all the time. Babysitter and
Yeah,
you know what I
yes.
mean? Like, so there is that side that makes it parang, like he was saying, na parang exciting kasi ganyan, di ba? Parang, But man, it's also so messed up in
It's
so
super
many ways.
messed up.
Yeah.
If he were 18 and then she were 26.
Yeah, then okay lang. Parang,
it's still a little
it's a little
odd,
messed up,
but
pero at the same
better
time,
than
he's already
22 and
18.
14, right? Yeah. Come on.
But that's when the hormones are flaring.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Alam mo yun, tas parang
12, 13, 14, 15, you don't know what's happening, what's going on, but you feel the sensation.
But she really took advantage of him.
yeah, plus like at that age, like even a cartoon that's not moving, you'll make patol eh. Kung mga parang
Hipan lang yung tenga mo.
exactly. Oh, damn it, I changed my underwear again.
Like pillow. Like you would make out with the pillow. I don't know if you practice on the pillow.
Made out with a
Yeah,
pillow?
you get the pillow.
Practice daw siya sa pillow.
Yeah, pillow.
I mean, I humped the pillow. But
Okay.
Like,
Why you make out practice is better?
hindi, pero hindi naman yung guys. Let me clarify before you judge me. Hindi naman yung hump to the point of like
Tony, stop.
Stop it. Hindi naman hump to the point of finishing. Alam mo yung parang naka 1-2 pump ka lang tapos parang man, I'm so gay right now.
How old were you?
Wala pang tempor nun, bro.
Was this 2 weeks ago?
Gino's
Yesterday.
I wonder if Gino's promoting the tempur pillows.
Gago.
He's like, this is the best.
Hindi kasi alam mo yung visualize, because if you've never had sex before, you start visualizing it in your head.
Yeah.
What is it like? Like what are the moves like? And then you start thrusting and you're like, oh, so is it like this? Alam mo yung ganon? Like,
Okay.
there's this really experimental phase of your teenage
Exploratory, whatever.
Now you don't know what the F is going on because your hormones are just like, whoring, basically.
Whoring.
Yeah. So alam mo yung parang, again, Tony was making out to the pillow. I remember there was this thing that they used to make me do na parang, bro, if you want to practice making out, you kiss this. You know that part of your thumb and the web? The pointer finger.
If you want to know how rimming feels like.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone was rimming at that age.
Someone just like, hey.
I mean, it's too perfect.
I don't think anyone was rimming.
It's kind of too perfect.
They weren't thinking about at that yet.
I don't know.
Relax ka lang,
Parang the only time I heard about like anal stuff is mga 20s na ako.
But things.
Tapos I swear,
oh, you're so late, bro.
like, one of the things that my dumbass brother told me, I won't say which one.
Dalawa lang sila Giso.
But one of my dumbass brothers told me that when you make out with somebody, you're supposed to hold your breath. Huh? Like you can't
The whole time?
So alam mo,
it's like you're gonna pass out.
Exactly.
Bulo ka na.
Yung tipong parang free diver na yata ako dito. Kasi parang make out, tapos after 1 minute pull away ka, tapos sobrang tanga.
So you have now.
No, because nga, we did not have sex education.
And then did you say, uy, bakit gano'n? Hindi ako makahinga. Did he laugh at you?
Hindi, because he was doing it also. And then eventually, alam mo yung parang one time, parang feeling ko talaga magpa-pass out na ako na parang, alam mo, tapos ayoko naman tigilan yung pag-make out.
Pang ilan girl na to na make out mo?
First girl.
Same
First
girl.
girl naman.
Okay.
Same girl.
Okay.
He in a hole.
So eventually, parang umabot na sa point na parang, like, siguro mga 2 minutes na ako nag-hold ng breath. Tapos parang, ayaw niyang bumitaw eh. Nag-make out pa rin siya. So alam mo yung gumanon na ako sa ilong ko. Tapos parang I was like, okay, she's not pulling away. So I guess it's okay to breathe.
Fine. And then did you tell him, huy,
I did.
tanga mo.
I told my brother, I was like, hoy, langya ka. Parang pwede naman pala huminga. Tapos parang sabi niya, oo nga, na-discover ko pero hindi ko nalang sinabi. Gago ka pala eh. I swear, man.
What a revelation.
So before freediving was ever popular, Gino's been practicing.
He was the first.
I had like the freaking NASA breath
Oh
hold.
my
You know
God,
what I mean?
that's a nuts
Out of
kwento.
water. Out of water free diver.
Tapos nakakatawa din kasi yung kamumul ko rin, hindi na sinasabi na parang, Gino, you're kind of turning blue. Alam mo yung parang,
When you don't breathe,
Maybe she was just too shy.
I guess,
Okay.
and when you don't breathe, laway starts to drip.
Yeah.
I don't,
If you don't breathe, yes.
yeah.
You drool.
Yeah. You drool.
I don't know, man. She was
I did that.
She was
maybe I was a
swallowing it all.
sloppy kisser also. I don't know.
Because I did that at one point, but I learned fast that, okay, you're not supposed to just not breathe.
Yeah.
Because it just comes down.
If you don't breathe and your mouth is open, yes.
Yeah.
It will, yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
Paano?
That's why at the dentist, they have the...
Yeah, the suction.
Exactly.
Well, maybe she was sucking in my... Oh, wow.
Parang.
Wow.
Gino, yes.
Maybe she was just so excited that
She's gifted. She's gifted. Is she on Friendster?
I was very lucky.
What was?
I was very lucky with my choice of people I dated.
Okay. Very
Hindi naman yaya to ni ano.
Wala. Wala yaya. Hindi ako nakayaya, bro.
Sila nagkayaya.
Wala nakayaya.
Wala silang yaya.
Wala.
Growing up, wala.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It was my mom that raised all three
Oh,
boys.
wow. Okay. That's character right there. That's character.
Indeed.
It's not an asphyxiation kink. I like breathing.
Well, you never know.
But you know
Chatty,
what?
what's up, Chatty?
In retrospect, that might have been why everything was heightened. Diba kasi
Yeah, well, when you lose
Killing Me
air,
Softly,
yeah.
the one with Heather Graham, na parang whenever they would have sex, she would kind of like, they were doing choking. Like, they had like this.
Oh, so you were essentially choking.
I was.
Yeah. But maybe that's why it...
Now my life is just a choke.
Okay, more hula stories coming up. I think we need to take a break.
Also, we have Dr. Dino. Dr. Dean's here to touch up on
asphyxiation.
Vasectomy.
Oh, nice!
Oh,
finally!
Our hit song.
He's not specializing. He's not a urologist.
Yeah.
But I told him to touch up on that, the pros and cons. Also, we'll talk about HPV, STIs, safe sex.
STI yun yung sa Subaru, di ba? WRX STI.
Hindi, sexual transmitted infections.
Balita ko, okay na yun.
Vroom, vroom. It's not a motoring show.
To the moon.
That's Wee's show.
That's on
For the road.
For the road.
Tony, Slick, Gino, and 10. Boys Night Out. Magic 89.9. Tony, Slick, Gino, and 10. Boys Night Out. Magic 89.9. Gino and 10. Boys Night Out. Magic 89.9.
All right, welcome back to the show, everyone. Happy Monday. As promised, we said that we'd have guests this week. And so one of our guests with the culminating ending of the first ever sexual wellness summit in Makati Rockwell. I bumped into Doc Dino, and he's the guy that swabbed me.
Oh, I have so many questions.
Oh!
I have so many questions.
swab.
Yeah. He's the guy. He's the guy who's responsible for swabbing my pee hole.
Your pee.
Let him say hello first.
Let's say hello first. So that we can get to the
Solid
question.
intro though, Tom. Thank you so much.
He's the guy that put a cotton bud into my pee-pee.
There's a volume there.
Yeah. Dr. Dino Reyes. And he's also head of is it the Hara Clinic? Hara Clinic in right here in Pasig, Capitolio. It's really close by.
Super near.
He's getting closer and closer to the station.
Maybe it's a sign.
You again, Tom.
There's no need. There's no need. There's new technology.
So to everyone
Breaking news.
na disturb dun sa conversation na yun, and believe me, sobrang dami ng disturb. They were all like suffering secondhand while listening to your
Like,
kwento.
how could you do
It's quite a visual kasi.
Yeah.
You know that gif of a train entering a tunnel?
Yes.
And it's just breaking the tunnel. Yeah. That's kind of what I have in mind. But good evening, Doc. Thank you for coming to the
Doc.
show.
Hey, everyone.
And thank you for swabbing Tony.
Yeah. So the first question, how big was the swab?
Standard size.
Malit lang.
Standard.
He had to use tweezers.
Standard size, so mga 10 inches?
Alam mo yun, microscope na lens na
Pero see what Doc said, it's standard size na from Africa.
For the Congos. From the Congo region.
It's an African swab, so congrats, Tones.
Did you ever have to break out something that's not standard size, Doc?
Actually, hi. What's up, everybody?
Hey, dog.
Yeah, just get a little closer, Doc. But
Don't be scared. It doesn't bite.
You don't have to swab that one.
So, I'm a sexual health doctor kasi, and when I initially came into this practice, kulang pa yung mga like the basics here in the Philippines. It's a very like underserved need here.
I can imagine, yeah.
So, yung mga una kong swabs were like actual Q-tip type. And then it was a process of trying to get more sources to get it down to the COVID swab. So that's a lot.
But even the COVID swab is kind of
It's kind of
wide.
Yun ang ginawa sa akin.
Yeah.
The COVID swab.
COVID swab, as in,
wait, how deep does it have to go? Is there a certain depth?
how
many
it has to go
inches
in.
Just the tip. You just need the
Oh,
tip.
just the tip lang.
And then, kala ko naman tipong all the way down the shaft and whatever.
Ito si Tones.
Hindi, it has to go in. Nakabaon siya.
Pero the thing is, you know that Tones, medyo it's deep kasi the
medyo
tip.
malabo ako. Just the tip ni Tones, boko na yun eh. Kumbaga parang,
gago ka.
Out of the night, yung just the tip ni Tones, buo ko na. Ilya mo, 2024.
all 3.5 of it.
Put that on the Instagram, huh?
Put that on your gravestone, Tones.
Just the tip.
Okay, so before you used to have to, make do with what you had.
Yeah.
But then now, is it getting better?
So during that time kasi what we did with DJ Tones is we did a gram stain and swab culture, no?
Okay.
So the reason that we had to do that is because I needed to get into the urethral lining, swab that area, and then we'll send that into culture.
Okay.
No? So it's actually a pretty bad
manonood
test.
siya ng play.
It's a bad test?
It's a bad test because it depends on kung may mahuli ka ba or not. No? And
Okay.
it's a numbers game.
Right.
So, but that's the best.
That's what I said. It's a numbers game.
It's a numbers game.
Collect and collect.
That's why you keep shooting, bro.
Di ba si Hart said that collect lang?
Uy, grabe, pinangalanan na, nag-name drop na si
Slick. Si Slick, hindi ka na nirespeto, Tones.
He said that's a meme.
Imagine mo si Slick, sinabi na si Hart. Ay, grabe.
Ano ba, may something ba kayo ni Hart?
Wala.
I'm starting to think na nagka-something kayo ni Hart.
Fake news tong tatlo.
We have
Collect and select.
Yeah. Now we have much better tests.
Okay.
It's called PCR test. No?
Okay.
It's the
okay.
same technology as what you check for COVID.
Okay.
So you isolate specific DNA strands. So it's a lot easier because you just need to pee.
Okay.
Because even though konti lang yung makakuha, DNA is
like
there.
pin a cup?
Yeah, pino cup.
And it will
Please not on someone.
Question, how long
only if they ask.
after Tony got his swab did this technology become available?
Siguro
2
mga
days.
2 days?
Next day after.
maybe like a month.
You missed it by this much.
No, actually, I think DJ Tony was instrumental in us getting
Pushing.
better.
Wow!
Okay, maybe that's not
See,
the
Doc was
best
like, you know
one.
what, this seems uncomfortable.
when
It's really a mover and a
So
shaker.
in the 10 years that Doc's been doing it, there's only one guy that's done it. Maybe we should shift. Right?
We probably should.
Isa lang may siraulo dito. Tony Bueno.
Wait, okay, so
James.
okay, so what kind of things are actually detected by these tests for, in layman's terms, like para for everybody, not too sure about it.
So there are different STIs kasi whenever somebody hears STI, alam lang nila tulo or ganon.
car.
But there are a lot
Okay,
actually.
tulo.
Tulo is gonorrhea.
Gonorrhea.
I don't think there's a Tagalog word for chlamydia.
Okay.
That's which just goes to show how
Clammy.
konti yung sexual health information. in the
What is
country.
chlamydia nga again?
Chlamydia is another STI. Wala
How does it-
how does it manifest?
Di ba may secretion yan eh?
Actually,
Burning?
Isn't that tulo?
most of the
Burning
time,
sensation?
most of the time it's asymptomatic. It's a sneaky.
Oh, you don't
Sneaky STI like a ninja.
And that's the one that's the most popular in the country.
It's so
Really?
common.
Okay.
Everyone,
Super
like,
common.
hindi nagano yung mga spa,
Oh.
Yeah.
nagano.
Because you really don't know that you have it, so you just like end up passing it around. And
Right.
a small percentage of people, mga like 20%, are the ones who experience symptoms. Which will feel like it's a burning sensation when you pee. Ganon.
Oh.
And then yung discharge niya is usually clear and konti lang.
Konti lang.
So guys will usually experience it pag morning when they wake up and it's like,
May
what is
muta,
this?
may muta.
It's like, it's not, is this pre-cum?
Yeah,
Parang
exactly.
ganon,
Yeah,
no?
it's a pre-cum, ganun. So they don't really know.
Did I have a wet dream just now?
Well,
Girls,
that was
on
a
the
good
other
dream.
hand, don't feel anything
At all.
Yeah.
So
Carriers lang
they
ang
could be
girls.
just carriers
Actually,
to pass.
it's harder. That's what I always tell my patients. Na kunyari yung mga guys, I say it's harder to be a girl
Yeah.
because you don't feel anything.
Right.
It's because you got two different holes, no?
Oh.
So it's in your sex hole, but so your symptoms comes in the pee hole.
Okay.
It's two different holes. But the problem is girls, it's called an ascending infection. So if it goes up your vagina, up your cervix, the uterus, fallopian
It
tubes,
affects it also.
it actually turns into this thing we call PID or pelvic inflammatory disease, and it actually can affect fertility. So
And without you even knowing about
exactly.
it.
So it sucks to be a girl,
Sucks to be
unfortunately.
a girl.
Pero is there like a test for for women? Or
Yeah, so same. So guys can pee, girls, they can also do the urine test, but I do always advise na mas sensitive ang swab. Yeah, but it's less painful.
Yeah, it's not as crazy as what Tones did.
Yeah. So we do a swab because it's more sensitive, no? And then we can catch it, no? And madali na siya i-treat.
Okay, so what's
Even
the
if it goes
treatment?
up na, even if it goes up to the, yung pag naging PID na siya, or mas mahirap na yun.
When it's PID, it's harder to treat, pero we can still treat it. However, there are some cases where yun nga, the infection leaves some scars on the reproductive tract. And it still causes infertility. So I have a couple of patients na yun na talaga, unfortunately.
They can't have kids.
Hindi naman can't, pero
But they'll have difficulty.
Okay, so what's the treatment if you catch it early?
When you
Just
catch it
medicine?
early, it's just a 7-day
Antibiotics
course
or
of
something?
antibiotics,
Oh,
doxycycline.
wow.
Sobrang dali lang, no?
Kailangan mo, doc.
It's just knowing lang kasi that you have
Yeah,
it.
you just need to get
Yeah, you just need
checked.
to get checked. Yun
Okay,
lang.
so
So at least the two types of STIs that are found lang, or does it involve also I don't know, others?
So
Mga herpes, mga ganyan.
yun. So before,
Herpes.
yeah.
Herpes.
Before, yun nga, gonorrhea and chlamydia lang yun na-check namin via the PCR test. But recently, we amplified our technology even more. One urine sample, we can get herpes 1, herpes 2,
Are there multiple types?
gonorrhea, chlamydia, trichomonas.
What naman is trichomonas?
Is that mono?
No, that's
that's different
So
pa.
trichomonas usually affects females. It's a fungal infection.
Okay.
Meron pa siya ng, these are two new STIs. It's called ureaplasma and mycoplasma genitalium. So most people have never heard of them.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah. So they're new burgeoning STIs. Tumadami na yung cases. So we just got that technology in. So one urine sample, you can check 7 different STIs. no?
Wow.
Nice. I think we have a question here.
How often should
Yeah.
you take these tests? Rubes asks.
Okay, so ito yung advice ko sa patients ko, no? If you're sexually active, I would advise every 3 or 6 months, no? Or pag hindi ka naman ganun ka sexually active, every time you enter into a new relationship. Yeah, the reason for that it's pretty pricey, no? Unfortunately nga, since hindi siya ganun ka catered sa Philippines, sexual health is not really something that has a lot of attention. Hindi siya covered ng HMOs.
Okay, so how much is it?
It's weird though
So
that
check
it's not
for all of
covered by
those.
HMO.
You can
if you think
do,
about it.
doc, you can do 1 test, right? 2 tests,
But what
3
if you want
tests.
all?
Di namin, so for example, in my clinic, chlamydia and gonorrhea is around 8,000 pesos. Chlamydia, gonorrhea, and mycoplasma genitalium, it's like around 12,000 pesos. And then for the 7, it's 19.
Yan yung all-in package.
So
kumbaga.
medyo,
Yun ang,
it's pricey.
I think that's the one I got before.
Pero kasi it's not like, I mean, that's why you're taking a test because you don't know which one is affecting you. If you already
Might as
knew
well
na parang
get for everything.
gonorrhea at chlamydia lang to, sige 19, diba?
Yeah.
That's why nga you're
You can't
taking it.
split
Yeah.
it kasi unfortunately that's how the machine and the cartridges work.
Right.
For all, no? So di namin kayang ito lang gusto mo, ito lang gusto mo.
Okay.
That's how the
So you have to get the whole package.
So just
Yeah.
as long as you say you're going into a new relationship, you should.
You're going into.
May bala ka ba, Slick?
No. Because I was gonna say it's very expensive for tones every 90 days.
Oo nga.
Diba?
Ano, every 90 days. Well, every other day, bago.
But if you're
3 months.
married and in a committed long-term relationship,
If you're
hindi na
married
kailangan.
and
Well, hopefully no one's cheating.
exactly.
Unfortunately.
A long-term monogamous
Monogamous
relationship.
Actually, madami akong patients na mga married men and ganon. And then we check, no? And then when we check, meron. And then they're like, how
did
tell
this
my
happen?
wife? And ganon. So I tell them, you gotta find out how to tell your wife kasi unfortunately, like, if you have something, I'll treat you.
Yeah.
Pero you
That doesn't
probably
treat your wife also.
Yeah, you've given it to your wife.
shit.
So
Oo
next time you
nga.
have sex with them,
Kakaroon ka
babalik
ulit.
lang nila
So,
sa'yo.
ping pong.
Exactly.
Pickleball!
Or ang magandang gawin dyan, i-gaslight mo. Sa'yo galing to, no? Diba?
Gago, Gino.
Ako ba? Ako pa! Ako yung pinagbenta mo, wala akong ginagawa. Kamay lang! Kamay!
Games!
Don't do that.
Funny stories with that. Because I do have some married men na ayaw talaga nila.
Right.
So, for
Of course.
example, meron silang chlamydia. I say, okay, this is how you can inadvertently
Get away
your
with it.
wife, without telling her kung
Yeah.
ano talaga kaya. the treatment nga for chlamydia is doxycycline.
Right.
Okay.
Fortunately, when you take a trip to Palawan, it's endemic for malaria, and the treatment for that is also
So
doxycycline.
magpalawang kayo.
Palawan kayo.
Well, that could get
Win-win
expensive.
situation. Nagbakasyon
Bakasyon
kayo,
ka pa.
na-treat yung STI nyo, hindi ka napagalitan. Hindi ayos!
Di ba si Sam palagi nasa
Parating na sa Palawan.
Amampulo. Kaya pala doxycycline.
Wala ako dyan
Doxycycline 6 times. Last year.
Overdose.
What happens when you've, like we said, you've gotten it once, twice, 3 times, 4 times? Does the dosage have to be increased or you change? Obviously, if someone's just makulit, doesn't practice safe sex, which there are.
Yeah, they just go and go.
Actually, here's the great thing, no? So ngayon, there is this thing called Doxy-PEP. PEP stands for post-exposure prophylaxis.
Kala ko pepech.
PEP stands for Pepe.
Pepech naman.
Parang dinundown ko na nga eh.
So,
Okay.
it's like, sa CDC, they just released guidelines, no?
Okay.
Na if you have a sexual encounter with somebody na you don't really know, you think you might have gotten something, you can go to a healthcare professional and then they can prescribe you just 2 tablets of doxycycline. If you take it within 24 hours to 72 hours of yung encounter, you can prevent yourself from getting syphilis and chlamydia by 86-87%.
Wow.
Para siyang morning after pill. Imbis na hindi ka mabubuntis, hindi ka magkakasakit.
Wala bang buti yan sa mga BGC area?
Kaya pala puro box ng doxy to si Dos. Kasi every time bumenga ng bago, 2 doxy.
And then they ran some studies in terms of kung na-affect niya ba resistance pattern. So far wala naman, no? So guidelines as per CDC is it's a very very effective way kasi meron talaga ako mga patients na ganun na every 2 months na sa akin na
What is it even sa HIV? It can prevent HIV as well.
HIV is entirely different monster, no?
But there's also pills for that, right? If you are walking with
Ganun din. Yung after.
HIV, AIDS.
No, if you have.
If you're already HIV positive,
Okay.
It's no longer a death sentence. It's something we're really
Madami ng mga ano, di ba now? Indetectable.
Yeah, you just take a pill every day, and then within like 6 months from your diagnosis, you will be undetectable. You will no longer progress into AIDS, and you can't get anybody else sick anymore.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, undetectable means untransmissible. Pero that's for people who were already
diagnosed with it.
We have ngayon, it's called PrEP. Pre-exposure.
Yes.
So you take that every day like a pill also.
Yeah.
Malaking pill yun eh.
Malit lang siya. Ganun.
Diba?
Depends, I guess, who's talking.
Mga standard size.
It depends.
Depends on your tolerance. I
Yeah,
guess.
nakita ko kay Jabbar Ismail eh. Jabbar Ismail.
Jabbar and I we were just talking.
Yeah, I was like, yo bro, every day.
Or baka it changed the size.
Ano siya, that one is like a shield
Okay,
of
yeah.
your cells. So even if you get HIV without you knowing, it's kind of like
It bounces it off.
So yun. That's pre-exposure. So dapat before ka mag-sex, you take it, no?
Okay.
So you take it 7 days tuloy-tuloy to get the maximum protection, then you just maintain it. Pero let's say wala ka nun, no? If you have an encounter and you're scared, you don't know pa na. If you're scared that you might have gotten it, you can go to your healthcare professional. You can go to me, mga HIV doctors na.
Okay.
And we can give you PEP ulit. HIV PEP naman. So that one, same. 24 to 72 hours after the encounter,
Galing.
we can stop HIV from taking root in your body.
That's awesome.
Ganun na yung technology.
That's cool.
On Drag Race,
May dala ka?
Drag Race PH last week, one of the
Kasi
queens,
yung dalawa
her name is Mix Chanel. So she shared her story. Na yun nga, she's HIV positive and she's now undetectable.
Yeah.
And I love that, everyone is sharing these things because people don't know it.
Yeah.
Diba?
Yeah.
These are such important conversations to have.
Because before, it just used to, oh, you have it? Oh, man. It's like a death
Iwasan mo
sentence.
yan, diba?
The last time that I
Hindi na
really
ganon.
publicly heard about it was Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
And Philadelphia, the movie of Tom Hanks from like the early 90s. It's just a long
sobrang
time
tagal
ago.
na.
Alam mo,
Ang
parang-
dami na nagbago since then.
Exactly. So it's nice to know that we actually have a way to combat it na pala and to even prevent it.
Yeah, a couple of months ago, diba, Rent was
Yeah,
on,
yeah.
Yes.
right? And that was 1993.
Yeah.
when it came out. So I was like 1 year old.
Parang si Tones din.
Si Tones din.
And then when I was watching, I was like, sobrang layo. Sobrang
Yeah.
layo.
Yeah.
ng and then
because the Angel was the one that diba?
Yeah.
Was it Angel? Yeah, it was, right?
Yeah,
Angel was the one who passed away from
Actually, all of them.
AIDS.
Well, she was the one who passed away, but most of them had HIV. But the stigma is really still pretty bad in the Philippines.
Because there's no information about it. That's really
ganito lang natin nalalaman.
And I think there are a lot of people that are just afraid to get a test because they're like, oh man, what if?
Yeah, they don't want to know.
Yeah, they don't want to know. But then the thing is,
that one nga,
you
like,
have to know.
If you're married, that conversation to have with, you know.
That's classic story, you know. I have so many patients who had to delay nga. I remember just one patient who discovered that he was HIV positive through a self-test kit ng 2017.
Wow. Oh, wow.
And then this patient said that he went to one of the treatment hubs with the intention to get himself treated and ganon.
Right.
But couldn't muster up the courage. Sabi niya buong araw daw siya nasa like a restaurant across the place and was just trying to get the courage to go inside, but he never did. That was 2017.
Wow.
I was able, so he was finally brave enough to go to me in 2022.
Oh, wow.
Ang tagal.
It took that long.
6 years?
And then,
5.
So
5 years?
thankfully, yun, since mas comfortable na siya, and we did our best to make just walk him through the process. Now treated na siya, non-detectable na siya.
That's great.
So kahit ganun katagal.
Kahit ganun katagal, no? But I was telling him, sobrang swerte mo, nakatayo ka pa.
Buti hindi siya naging AIDS.
Some people kasi, really only find out when they're already in the ICU. No?
Oh my gosh.
And HIV is largely quiet. It'll take years before you feel the big side effects. So you're walking around, you don't know you have it. That's why you really need to get tested. Make it regular, ganon. Pero tama kayo when you said that. That's a big part of why people don't get tested because they're
just knowing
the stigma. Ako, I'm an HIV doctor, but admittedly, I'm still scared when I test myself. No? And the thoughts that go to my head is not na mamamatay ako or it's not that. It's not because I know the science, but the fear comes from what will people think?
The judgment.
And how am I gonna tell my family?
HIV doctor ako.
Or your friends.
May ganun talaga. And the stigma is real.
Yeah.
But that's why I really love what Mix, yung message niya last time because she was saying that puro sub-stories ang HIV. Well, let's talk about it in a better light. I think that's a very, very good way to start.
Gives people hope. You know?
Yeah.
Because did you know our HIV numbers are very bad in the Philippines. All our Southeast Asian neighbors have
going down.
Good numbers. Pababa yung trend nila. Ours is still going up. Yung January yata 56 a day. And age just keeps on getting lower and lower.
As far as I know, Doc, we have the highest pregnancy rate for 10 to 15 years old in Southeast Asia.
Sorry, medyo dumagdag ako doon.
No,
10 to 15, Gino.
10 to 15 years old.
Years old. Akala ko in the past 10 to 15 years.
No,
year old.
Akala ko in the past 10 to 15 years our pregnancy numbers have gone up.
We have kids having kids.
Coach.
Yeah.
10 years old. The youngest.
And that's a big part because of our culture. It's the Filipino culture is very sex averse.
Yeah.
You don't like
talk about it.
So you don't talk about it with your family.
I don't know with your family.
I don't know with your family. You don't talk about it in school.
And if you think about it till now, like do we actually have sex education in schools? Wala pa rin, diba?
No.
It's madaming, alam ko DOH has a lot of like endeavors pero walang really
actual subject on like
I personally went to pwede ba ako mag-name drop?
Yeah, of course.
So I went to Ateneo in high school.
Okay, yeah.
And then during second year is when they do sexual health class, no? I remember my teacher played yung parang 80s sexual health film.
Wow.
And then, syempre, Ateneo High School,
tawa ka ng tawa na lang.
Boys. When it got to the section about LGBT and everybody was laughing.
Yeah.
And then our teacher said, if you can't be mature about this, we'll close it. And she went ahead and closed
it
so
because no one was
mature.
Oh, shit.
Everyone like, health. So ano na yun? Private school na yun. Paano pa kaya mga public school?
Yeah.
So ano talaga, it's definitely yun yung problem.
Saka usually that's just a one-day thing, no? Parang, I think I remember when I was in high school, it was the same. Like we had this orientation about, getting teenage pregnancies, abortion, that
parang
sort of thing.
special siya, hindi siya yung class na everyday, di ba?
Tas as in literal, parang, siyempre, all boys school, ganun din. Parang,
uy, dede.
Naked.
But I also want to talk about the importance of the HPV shots for a lot of guys.
Yeah.
Because they don't get it, right?
Exactly.
It's mostly targeted for
Girls
women.
The reason for that is because HPV is really mas mataas talaga significantly ang cases of cervical cancer amongst women. And that's caused by the HPV virus, which is yung responsible for the genital warts. But recently, within the recent years, umaakyat ang HPV-related cancers amongst males. And ang natatamaan yan usually is the anal area or the oral area. And it's actually in the US.
Kumakain.
Yeah.
Manchi!
So,
eat lang ng eat.
In the US, the recent study showed na 5 times more likely magkaroon ng oral-related HPV cancers ang guys.
Oh.
Yeah.
5 times.
So, sucking dick can give you cancer.
Oh,
It's
wow.
okay, you can say that here.
Yeah.
Yum, yum, yum,
So,
yum.
kailangan talaga, girls usually get it. Mga 11, 14, they're encouraged to get it already.
Right.
But
How often are they supposed to get HPV
no, you
shots?
just need to
one
complete
time?
your
one time
course.
na.
3 shots siya. And then once you complete it, you're set.
Okay ka na.
Okay ka na. And
Masakit siya, mabigat siya.
medyo mabigat siya.
Pero if it
Super.
My first
completely
shot.
takes away
Yes.
chances of you getting,
Yep, it's
cervical
worth it.
cancer, then
Absolutely worth it.
Sure,
Yeah,
why
if you
not?
suck and dig all the time, then might as well get it, right?
I remember
And the band-aid is pink and cute.
pink.
Yeah.
No.
Sa amin may mga animals. Pero I remember I had this really cool parang young couple come into the clinic before. Dala nila yung son nila who was I think maybe 13 and was obviously gay. Yeah. So that was really cool for them because they told me, Doc, we know he's gonna have sex in the future, so we gotta protect him now. So
that's
good.
cool.
That's one of my favorite stories to tell. But really, guys need to get HPV vaccines as well.
It's 3 shots for those that don't know. All right. So every 3 months? 2 months?
It
Intervals?
starts 0 months the first month. You come back in 2 months, and then you come back in 6 months, and then set ka na. Don't have to worry about it na.
So there's a question of this is playback, right? This is playback.
Yeah.
How about male to female oral? Do you
Male to female. Okay.
HPV.
Chow.
chow? Pwede rin.
Pwede rin
So you can
talaga.
still get HPV from chowing. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so-
because if the guy is infected and then you sleep with that girl she slept with like someone who's infected, you're gonna get
Who was that
it.
actor who
virus.
Michael Douglas.
Michael Douglas.
That's the reason why I
Throat
stopped chowing.
cancer.
Yeah. It's-
Was he married to Catherine
Yes,
Zeta-Jones?
that time, that press con.
Oh.
That was crazy. That was nuts. That's the time I said, okay, that's it. No more chowing.
So, chow is
Parang hindi ka
done.
naman ata tumigil, Tones.
Tumigil. Oh,
Mga
yeah.
2 days.
Pero
Parang kasing tagal ng diet ko.
pero the girls got sad.
I got
They noticed that
so-
visible increase in depression in the face.
Yeah, I got so disturbed because I need this for work. So I said,
Your money maker.
what's more important?
Chow.
Pleasure.
Chow or money?
Pleasing or
Yeah, voice.
money?
Tsaka he can please in other ways naman.
True.
Diba? With his finger. His finger, okay lang naman.
Hindi.
Okay na. Let's
Di
move
naman,
on.
di naman ganun ka money maker yung finger niya.
No, it is.
He's got 10. You know? He can spare a few.
Yo,
No,
the toes.
That's a money maker right there. His
Nakakatawa.
hands.
Everybody on playback is like, Doc's so professional. He's so smart.
Talino ni Doc.
Tapos
Basta
parang-
tatangan natin dito.
May 4 na tanga na nandito.
Like mga bobo.
Bakit yung mga bobo yung nag-i-interview?
So for those that don't know, he runs the Hara Clinic in Capitolio.
Right.
And so what other services do you have for others that want to look at maybe checking out a clinic like this? This is different than all other clinics.
Yeah, so definitely yung Hara is a holistic gender and sexual health clinic. Basically yung mga nakakahiya puntahan. We wanted to create a safe space
I
where
love that.
people can just
That's
go.
wonderful.
No? So
And not be judged.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. Not be judged. So we do a lot of HIV work for those who need it. Sexual health, we try to make it as robust and complete and painless as possible. So
Oh, yeah.
kompleto na ngayon. I also do a lot of transgender health work. So that's another area in the Philippines na sobrang kulang. I had to get my training abroad to learn how to do the hormones for my transgender brothers and sisters now.
Oh, wow.
So to whoever's interested in if you were born female but you feel that you're male, or born male feel that you were feel that you're actually female, I do that too. That's
Is
actually
that
one of my
HRT? Yung ba yun?
HRT is the old term, but it's still widely used here in the Philippines. Ang fancy politically correct term ngayon is GAT, or gender affirming hormone therapy.
Iba to sa GIAT. Kasi
Iba siya sa GIAT. Sorry, gender affirming hormone therapy. Okay.
Pero HRT is still okay naman.
But I don't want to be politically incorrect. So thank you for teaching me. Okay.
Yeah. So yan, because parang it's nicer in the ears that we're affirming your gender. So
Tama.
actually favorite patients ko yung mga transgender patients ko because they're so grateful.
Happy to
finally.
That's another big problem in the country. A lot of transgender people nga do it DIY. You can buy these hormones from Lazada, Shopee, ganun, no? Because they have no access.
Lazada?
You actually can. Ganun lang. So, they're so grateful when they say na dati pa daw sila naghahanap and now they have like
And to have a professional actually like oversee what they're doing. Yeah.
So I love ko talaga sila. They're really my favorite patients.
That's awesome.
I love that.
It's awesome that you get to have like a safe space for everybody there. So how do they go about doing that? Like, do they just call the clinic?
How do they find you?
Yeah.
So yung clinic, you can go. We are on Facebook, Hara Clinic. We also have a website, haraclinic.ph. Meron akong TikTok. TikTok is where I actually talk a lot about sexual health. I have these videos, Dino ba? Hindi ko maalala. Check natin. But yeah, we're also on IG. So yeah, Hara Clinic. Hanapin ko yung ko.
Sure.
Yeah, doc.dino on TikTok. Tapos yeah, Hara Clinic, Google,
Can people
or Facebook.
reach out to you through TikTok if like they have questions?
Actually, matyaga ako magsagot on TikTok.
Because I figured that a lot of people out there, especially if you're talking about something that's relatively taboo in the Philippines, like they won't openly like just. So is it okay for them to reach out to you on TikTok?
Of course, I do answer. Actually, I have a lot of patients who I get through TikTok.
Okay.
So,
So your Dino is DEANO.
Yeah, it's spelled very weirdly. That's my parents.
How do you spell it again?
DOC.DEANO.
Yeah,
Doc
yeah.
Dino. Dino is DEANO.
Yeah.
Doc, I want to ask you, which is a big thing here in the Philippines for us guys, erectile dysfunction.
Yeah.
Do you treat
Si Boy Go Rocky.
also premature ejaculation?
Yeah, exactly. So
are these things that you can actually overlook?
Yeah, those are part of sexual health and actually gendered health.
That's right. That's the reason why I went to go see him.
Yeah.
What constitutes
premature
ejaculation? Yung tipong 3 seconds tapos nakapag-cuddle ka na.
Less than a minute is what
Or less than a minute. Tones, from what I hear.
Tones. No, you know what? If
1 hour, mahina sa'yo.
Tones, if I say it, people will believe. If Tones says it, it's bullshit.
Tony, that's the biggest lie.
We all know. Okay, so under a minute.
Yeah. And it has to happen often. So one-time thing fix not
kasi minsan parang
excited ka lang. It's been a while.
Sobrang hot niya lang talaga. Gigil na gigil ka na.
60 minutes ago, but 1 minute
minsan nakainom ka na.
So 1 minute come.
Hey, don't relax.
It also has to be
dry season now.
Dry season. Dapat it causes significant distress in your life.
Your relationship.
So for yung skills ko naman doon, I had to train naman sa Singapore Academies of Men's Health, so andrology.
Wow. Okay.
So that's where I learned how to do testosterone replacement therapy for erectile dysfunction. And
wait, testosterone replacement therapy?
Yeah, pretty good at it.
How does that work?
Yo,
What is that?
You're holding back.
What is that? Like a shot or something?
To me RT.
So you can my preferred method is a shot, no? Because it's easy for me to balance. But we also have options for creams, mga ganon, topical agents. Na like a injection shot, no?
Injection sa
ganun lang kahit marami siya.
Sa balikat lang.
Sa wiwi.
May trauma na si Tones eh. Gusto wiwi na naman.
Gusto ko direct eh. Nahawakan na nga niya eh. Itusok mo naman.
Para sakto na, di ba?
Nahawakan na nga
question na ganun
Straight to the source?
Yeah. So
is it more effective if you do that? Or?
Yung mga sildenafil, Viagra, or Cialis, tadalafil, those are the go-to medications for erectile dysfunction.
Right.
Unfortunately, you will inevitably up your dose, and at some point it will stop working.
You develop a certain form of immunity to a certain level. Resistance.
Tolerance, actually. Tolerance. We have different, it's called Trimix.
Okay.
Trimix. And it's a shot to your penis.
Wow.
Like a little shot, and then before sex, you go to the bathroom.
So it goes little. So it goes
like yung parang insulin,
small
so yeah, you can guys can self-administer it. They just go.
Wait, you just shoot it in your pee-pee?
Yeah, you shoot it in your pee-pee.
I don't think I have the strength.
Anywhere there is
sa 3 o'clock, saka sa 11 o'clock.
Dalawa.
Yeah.
Damn. What? Wait, is it like a 2-prong shot thing or like
one by one?
Like you get like half of it there and then the other. Pero rin siya, na-adjust ko rin yung mga dose nun. So it's really it's an option.
You have to do that every time.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
So your one-eyed snake is now a two-eyed snake.
Tatlo na nga eh.
Three-eyed na. May ilong.
Tatlo na eh.
No, but the thing is, you
May ilong ang
you might psych yourself out.
Do you guys actually get this? Do most guys?
Erectile dysfunction kasi is a big thing.
So
whenever
14 million Pinoys.
Like
14 million.
Half of men talaga will experience actually more than half will experience erectile dysfunction at some point. So it's enough of a thing that guys will try
anything and everything.
Even injecting your own. Yeah.
So okay naman, and they're happy. It works.
Obviously, there's over the counter or on the stores, right? That you can get. What are the side effects of that naman?
So
there are other brands we won't mention.
Like in sa 7-Eleven, yung mga ganun you can get. So they're marketed as herbal supplements, no? There are laws kasi in the Philippines where you only need to declare the contents if it reaches a certain
level.
No?
Okay.
So if you can just Google this, I won't name drop now. There is one tawag doon, sexual aid medication that you can just get from 7-Eleven.
Okay.
Now when they ran tests on it, there were trace amounts of tadalafil on it. So that's probably doing a lot of the heavy lifting.
What is tadalafil?
Tadalafil is
it's like ecstasy.
It's like Cial. It's like Viagra, pero instead of yung it's called the weekend pill because it lasts a bit longer. So you can treat it one take. So so they found trace amounts of that in the things that they were selling. So it's probably doing a lot of the heavy lifting. The herbal stuff like that might not work as well as marketed. If I were you, I would honestly just go for the actual medical grade stuff. Kasi may mga na siya eh. May mga generic na siya which are a lot more affordable.
Right.
At least yun, alam namin what's inside. And if
regulated,
we know what to give you. One of the pinaka-important ones for Viagra kasi is if you get a heart attack, the thing that we have to give you in the emergency room doesn't react very well with Viagra. So you need to declare, no? So kung meron man Viagra yung mga herbal stuff, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't be able
kasi it didn't reach a certain level.
So yun, that's one of the pinaka-important things there.
It's dangerous.
And then for my fellow gay guys out there, yung mga gumagamit ng poppers. So poppers is you sniff it up and then it loosens your butthole to make and kind of gets you more in the mood for sex.
Really?
Yeah, but that's what they said that Justin Timberlake was on when he was, di ba? Yun yung
that's right. Yeah, when he was super phased and whatever.
Poppers.
Yeah. So you shouldn't use that together with with Viagra. Kasi the Viagra will already dilate your vessel. So it'll that's the science of how it works. It will relax the blood vessel so the blood can rush into your penis. You get a big erection. No? But poppers also does that. So kung nagdoble ka, you might get hypotensive. So that means sobrang baba ng blood pressure mo. Ganon. So mga dangers.
And you pass out.
Yung mga converse, mag-ingat.
You might throw a clot.
So just imagine passing out with a hard-on. Oh my gosh.
Loose butthole.
I'm sure it's happened to you, Tons.
Pero feeling ko that's like Tony's nightmare.
Not hard, bro. Not hard. Sayang eh.
Sayang eh.
Pamatak yung oras.
Minsan na nga lang eh.
Minsan tinusok pa eh.
You know, Tony would. That's his ultimate nightmare. That he has to call the ambulance. Tapos he's like passed out. It's just like, oh,
totoo ba yung mga nasa-stuck together yung mga?
Oh yeah, that's called vaginismus.
See,
So, don't name. Don't name. Kilala nating lahat. Kilala nating lahat.
Oh, that's you, Tony.
Kung minahon ka.
Serious. Alexa, play Lock Out of Heaven.
So wait, that actually
That
happened?
actually happens.
Wow.
Yeah, that actually happens.
Wow.
It's pretty rare, but it happens. Yeah.
And then, so what's the
What's
remedy?
the treatment? You kind of need to go to the ER and
Just
they gotta
to relax.
relax.
Di ba pwedeng batuhan na lang ng asin? Di ba?
Sa aso.
Parang aso na nasa
Pinapasa.
Muscle relax.
Yeah, more or less ganun
Right.
yung ano.
My gosh.
Mogs.
Mogadons. Alam mo, ikaw.
Oh my God.
Mga reference mo.
Narinig ko lang kayo na tones. O, tapos.
That's crazy. Now, I also asked you to talk about vasectomy, and because
Oh, yeah.
Gino here is perfect from the line.
He has 3 children and he would
In
like to
4
not have
years.
any more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My heart can't take it. Neither can my wallet.
So full disclosure, I'm like not a urologist.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
my like area of expertise.
Right.
I know enough about it, no. So have you heard of Popcom?
No,
Yeah,
sorry.
There's the Philippine
Convention?
population. No, Popcom is yung Philippine Population Committee.
Commission?
Ah, okay.
Or, yeah.
Isip ko like a
Popcorn.
Akala ko rin
San Diego Comic Con type ng popcorn.
They give vasectomies for free.
Oh,
Gino.
okay.
Popcom, yeah.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah. So you just
Let's watch
ano,
Gino.
you
Like
just
libreng
sign up.
kapon, gano'n.
Medyo ganon. Yeah,
Parang Oplan Tule pero for adults.
Yeah. So you guys can like reach out to them.
Really?
It's,
Okay.
I've had a couple of patients who went there, na-refer ko sila ng maayos.
Right.
And they said it's a very easy process.
Okay.
How's the pain levels? Did they mention it to you?
So like with any surgery, there's some amount of pain, but it's not that bad.
When do you bounce back?
Parang
How long?
My best friend got it done because he's got four kids. And when I was in Canada.
Wait lang, we're not your best friends?
Hello, office mate ka lang tawag ko sa'yo.
Office mates
Happy
lang kayo.
birthday, office
Colleagues?
mates.
Hello, my coworkers.
Associates.
Okay, anyway, sorry, go.
I think ice pack siya for the whole weekend.
Ice pack?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The whole weekend. But he can walk. He can
Saka ay
walk.
warrior.
They actually have non-scalpel options.
Yeah.
Yeah nga daw eh. They have like...
He was able to walk, but he couldn't drive. But he was just like
Pero the bounce back,
limping.
siguro mga 48 hours.
Parang tuli. I would say mga ganun.
Ah, shit, sa mga 1 week.
1 week.
Naku, mo absent si Gino ng 1 week.
Mga 1 week. Tapos yung pag may napanood kang video na medyo hot yung babae, parang, oh,
shit.
damn it. Aray.
No, actually, that should be okay, relatively. They just snip out where
Like
where it flows.
it flows,
So you'll just
yeah.
shoot blanks, ganun.
Totoo ba yung
They cut the line.
Who was the one who said that? Yung you have to...
Empty out the tank for like 3 months.
Yeah. Kasi
Empty the tank.
there are,
Yung you have to...
if I remember my facts correctly, I might be wrong, no? But there's a couple of months where bawal ka pa mag-sex because
Okay.
may laman pa siya.
Oh, no, wait. You're telling me I have to jerk off? Oh, no.
So difficult.
I'm so sad.
And you have to
Whatever shall I do?
and you have to document it and send it to doc.
As proof na ba? 3 months na.
Parang, this is day 1.
Doc, okay na
Ayun.
okay na yung texture. Is it okay? Is it okay?
May bagong videos na this is day 1 of me jerking off. Tapos yung mga day 7, day 72.
But that's actually how we can tell.
Really?
Yeah, you need
Pag
to...
nauumay ka na siya.
No, it's called semen analysis.
Oh.
And when you pagkapasa
Is that
mo
an
nun,
actual job?
you have to
Can you actually get paid to
look at
analyze
it on the
semen?
lab. Yeah, exactly.
I'm sure.
So you need to you need to jerk off in the clinic or whatever because kailangan pagka deliver
agad.
check na namin siya agad. Hindi siya pwedeng matagal. So you can't like do it at home.
So you have materials in the clinic.
Kailangan.
So you just get like, oh, it's on the way. Nag-grab ako.
Pinag-grab ko na.
Do you have a variety? Because our friend over here, he has a very specific genre that he enjoys.
It's not that hard to find. Like, I can look at my phone.
Yeah, phone na lang siya.
Wala na. Gone are the days where you had like a magazine. And,
Sa bagay.
Do we actually have sperm banks here in the Philippines that actually pay people to?
I don't think
Probably
so.
not.
No.
Yeah,
Wala.
probably Probably not.
Because if we had it, we'd be
Everyone
rich.
lined up.
We'd be filthy rich.
Bakit wala tayong ganon? Considering
not a sure.
Probably also because the technology isn't as readily available and there's a lot of issues about surrogacy and ganon.
Okay.
That's why most people who go down
we're not
that road-
allowed here, diba?
Yeah, it's not
By law,
allowed
hindi
here.
pwede, no?
No.
Yeah.
Even the freezing of embryo of
Pwede yata.
Pwede.
Freezing.
Pwede.
IVF, pwede rin.
Pwede.
But to hire somebody to become a surrogate, I believe there are laws
Carry your
against it.
child for you.
Oh, here's a question.
That's why they do it like in Europe. Diba?
Legal ba IVF? Yes, it is.
Effective pa ba ang HPV vaccine if meron ng HP virus ang patient?
Yeah. Okay, I love that question. So there are over like hundreds of different strains of HPV.
Okay.
No? All sexually active adults, mga 70% siguro meron na.
Okay.
But you have some. But we're trying to protect you from the ones that can
Fatal.
cause you
Specific ones
cancer.
na.
Yeah, diba?
Okay.
So you might, diba? Just because you have some doesn't mean you're not gonna protect yourself from the rest.
True.
So even if you're HPV infected, I would suggest you get a vaccine. Also, HPV virus, a normal healthy person, their body usually is able to
Fight it off.
Yeah, mga around 2 years it's gone. So get your vaccine. Yeah.
Go. So 2 years, guys.
2 years.
Abstain.
But still get a vaccine.
Yeah, right.
Look at the pain on Tony's face as he says that.
2 years? No.
Mahina tong bata niyo.
Hindi. 2
2
years.
years.
Hindi pwede.
That's
Kisos
easy,
yan.
bro.
That's easy. I won't do it again, but okay. I think that's it for the questions. I think we covered everything, Doc. Did we? And where's your clinic again?
So my clinic is in unit 201 in JNCV building sa Pasig Boulevard over here in Pasig. And yeah, it's a holistic gender and sexual health clinic. Anything you need that's related to that topic. Chill lang tayo. Ganun. That's what I usually tell my patients. So just relax. So for example, like men's health, we do like testosterone replacement therapy nga.
Right.
That's part of it. For women's health, we do like pap smears, non-invasive mammograms, mga ganon. Anything that you need para when you think that you're too shy to go anywhere else, then we'll happily help you through it.
I love that. How many doctors are in Hara?
Right now, it's just me, but I got my friends on board. So I have an OB with me. An OB is very comfortable to do services for trans men or lesbians, no? Para
That's
hindi
great.
super girl-coded yung doctor.
Love that.
I have a family med doctor, a derma doctor, and an integrative medicine doctor. Kasi meron kami services like acupuncture and stuff like that.
Okay.
If you want to go that route to help you out with
Right.
the
Oh, wow.
problems. Yeah.
Hey, that's
Galing,
cool.
So you started this off.
Hey, good on you.
Thanks.
You know what? There was actually a pap smear related question there. I just couldn't read it because it was too small. But like if you scroll
Go
up.
up.
Yeah. I saw it earlier. Something
Keep
about-
going. Keep going. Keep going.
That's
Okay,
what she
dyan lang
said.
gumagalaw. Hindi gumagalaw dito.
No, because that's direct yung may
No,
hawak
no,
na.
no.
Basta may pap smear
Keep going,
something.
keep going.
Just
Some more.
head up.
Up.
Up. If you guys have questions, by the way, 8631089.
You saw that too, right? Like,
Yeah, I saw
it wasn't
that.
just me, right?
If
There.
you want to ask Dr.
Can it
Dino
be
anything?
directed? Can it be detected through pap
HMO.
smear?
HPV.
Okay. So HPV, what we use with the pap smear is, or what we do is it looks for signs of malignancy. So that's if it's bad na, no? So from there we can look at the cells if there are indications ng HPV, but it's not HPV directly, no?
Okay.
But it's still a cervical swab if you want to check for HPV. We can look at the strain and ganon. But it's not super necessary unless you want to find out. A pap smear is a very, very cost-effective way to find out if you have HPV, no? Also, nasisilip rin naman namin yan kasi nandun na kami. Ay, yun,
Might as
meron.
well.
May ward, may ganun.
Because they said it's credited
Sa HMO.
yeah,
That's why.
perfect. Yeah,
That's why. They wanted to go.
Oh, there you go.
So there's a question. How to increase gravy for me?
Hayop sa grave. For men.
For
Hindi
me,
naman siya
men.
for him in
For
particular.
men. How stigmatism,
In
okay?
general.
From this distance, all the letters are just bundled up.
So if you're asking about thickness ng semen and gano'n, it's definitely a big part of it is diet, no?
Okay.
Pero we do have some cases where during the semen analysis, parang masyadong runny yung mga yung semen, and that's part of why they have fertility problems.
Okay.
It's either masyadong watery or otherwise masyadong thick naman, no? So pag ganon, you gotta go to a doctor and we'll help you out.
There are foods talaga that will help.
Pwede, or smoking, stopping it, ganon.
Drinking.
Pwede rin, it could be hormonal. So it's you need your doctor to have like a good workup to let you know. Kasi it's not as easy as it might seem.
Right.
And
So
just don't ask a friend like,
What is
seek the professional.
So interesting.
Yung correct consistency comparable to?
Iba-iba kasi so there's we usually check the timing, so diba when it first releases, siya, it's a bit thicker because it has to function as a conduit. So para siyang submarine.
It's like an MRT.
Yeah, parang MRT.
Transport.
Pero pagka dating niya na dun so where it wants to go, if you're trying to make a kid, doon na mag-liquefy siya. So we check the timing on that to make sure that it's healthy.
When you learn about these things and you're in a class for semen, do you call it a seminar?
Well, Doc, thank you.
Speaking of semen, what are the common myths about masturbation naman
Is there too much?
Yeah, I remember
we had
a question.
Do you go blind?
Do you go
blind?
So you definitely go blind. You don't go blind. You don't grow hair in your palms, no. But I do see a lot of
hairy
guys.
palms. Okay.
No, I've seen a number enough of cases to say a lot na when you have an addiction kasi to masturbation, no. Parang you kind of develop this technique on your own. You know all the right spots and ganon.
Okay.
So when you're with a partner already, that's it usually manifests as erectile dysfunction.
Kaya
because
pala.
it doesn't add, it doesn't
It is satisfy.
Mga ganon.
Okay.
So may
Kaya
mga
pala
cases
ganon.
talaga.
Ano ka, Tony?
Hindi ko nasasatisfy yung mga
Sa
sa dami-dami na sexual partners mo, hindi ko pa na kontentong hayop ka.
Here we got another question.
bitterness
Sino
na
ba
Gia.
tayo?
Someone goes, a friend was not allowed to get blood transfusion or donation as she was advised that she might develop HIV. Is that even possible?
If I understand the question right, is she trying to get blood or?
Ella, can you
Was not allowed to
expound?
get blood transfusion or donation. She was okay. So parang don't get blood from anyone else because
it might be like dirty
she might
blood.
develop HIV.
If you're HIV positive already, you're generally not allowed. Well, you're allowed to donate blood, pero hindi yan papasa. No? They're not gonna tell you like don't donate. Pero it's when it
won't pass.
It won't pass, and they'll probably discard it. No.
Okay.
Pero because of that. To get blood, okay lang because pumasa dapat
Pumasa
sa
na
test.
siya sa test.
So in the Philippines, wala naman cases na gano'n, no? Unfortunately, I did have this foreigner patient mga last year who was in this like backwater country. Hindi ka na magsasabi. And then he got into a motorcycle accident.
Okay.
And then he was in this ramshackle hospital daw for like 6 months because basag-basag yung buto niya. Came out of it with HIV. Unfortunately. So, but he's okay na rin now.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's how
Detectable na rin siya.
that's how he got HIV. Probably daw through a blood donation in this
Transfusion.
backwater country. But in the Philippines, the blood bank does a very good way
filtering out, testing it.
Like when we were training in med school, the blood is checked all the time before you
Before
put
it
it to someone.
passes to
More HIV questions. This one is coming from Avin. Doc, may kilala ko UD na. Naka-protection naman daw siya when meeting new partners. Safe ba talaga?
Okay. So for UD means undetectable na.
Okay.
And it's impossible. It's actually it's somebody who is non-reactive does have a higher chance of potentially giving you HIV than somebody who is undetectable. Kasi pag non-reactive, maybe nasa window period pa siya, meaning may HIV na siya sa system pero hindi pa lumalabas sa test.
Okay.
So may mga small cases na pwedeng ganun, no? Pero if you're undetectable, impossible.
Wala na talaga.
Impossible to give somebody else HIV. They know that because they did studies where they followed zero discordant couples, meaning isa positive, isa negative. So they followed them over a course of like 10 years and above, and zero chances.
Kahit you don't even need protection.
You don't even need protection if you're undetectable, no? Pero syempre, other STIs, gano'n, no? Pero like if it's a monogamous couple, you don't need protection kasi wala, impossible. We do have some cases where serodiscordant nga sila. We put the partner on PrEP just to
be
ease
sure.
anxiety, mga ganon. Pero after a while, kung parang na-process na nila and then they like accept more yung mga facts, natatanggal naman namin yung PrEP without any issue. Kasi undetectable means untransmissible.
Someone's asking Coco Hernandez, undetectable is like not having HIV?
Undetectable is a status where we can't even find the HIV virus in your system anymore. When we check your blood, like we can't detect it with our machines kasi sobrang suppressed na nila, no? So if you're undetectable, you live your life normally. Nothing, like you just need to take your pill every day, which is like somebody who has diabetes or hypertension. Ganon.
Parang maintenance.
Maintenance, sakto. Yeah, ganon. So really nothing to worry about pag undetectable ka na. You can just live your life, no problem.
Wala tayong the day after pill, doc?
That's the PEP, post-exposure prophylaxis for HIV. Available siya.
Available.
It's not a day after though. When you have to take it for a month. 28 days.
Oh, wow. Oh, there you go.
Tao sa TikTok, I'll see if they
28 days, huh? Oh, yeah. Check.
You can call us up. 863-10899.
Yeah, we had two callers kanina eh. Sorry.
How much is the estimated cost of IUI? What is IUI? Bored ako sa buhay, so what?
Is that the girl when she gets the
That's an IUD.
IUD.
That's an IUD.
That's an IUD.
Baka na ano ka ba? Na typo ka ba?
No, I is kind of far from D.
Yeah.
Or baka they just heard
Doc, tip po para hindi masaktan sa pap smear.
Yeah, relax a bit. I don't know. Yeah, definitely that's a big part.
Just breathe in.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
You talk to your doctor.
Will this hurt? It might. Breathe in. Hold your breath.
Ano ba? Sakit! Wala kasi akong so hindi ko alam. Pero I guess you just really talk to your doctor. Go slow.
Tsaka dapat magaling yung kamay ng doctor.
A question. Can you put lube during pap smear? Or are you allowed to?
Pwede.
Pwede?
Pwede.
Yung friends mo, Doc, nag-hi sa'yo. JM Ramirez.
Lol. Sup, Jem?
Are all these the guys that you swabbed?
Swab ko ba
Go,
yan?
Doc! Go! We're fans!
He's on the radio now.
Yo, that doc swiped me. Swab me to death. Now we can just pee in the bottle. Thank goodness.
But just in case, if you guys have any other questions, if you guys feel kind of shy to call, you can hit up Doc on TikTok.
Yeah, you don't have to say your name, your full name.
I'm sure a lot of people out there don't want the world to find out whatever they're going through.
Question about UK radiographer. Do I need to undergo HIV testing for job requirements?
Okay, in the Philippines, it is illegal for you to get forced to get an HIV test if you don't want to. Pero there's a lot, especially for the people who go abroad. It's a soft requirement, and you can always say no kasi. But there are a lot of agencies and countries that have rules against admitting people who are PLHIV. It's gone a long way, so there's a lot of countries that don't really care,
require it anymore.
and it's not so much a stigma thing, but kasi nga HIV is largely subsidized by governments worldwide. So they just want to make sure that you are not going to be a drain on their
resources.
So ano ba yung mga rules dyan? Yung mga off the top of my head na alam ko is, like I had a patient from Taiwan who's working in Taiwan. Ano siya? In Taiwan, the rule is dapat 2 years sagot mo yung sarili mong HIV meds. And then kung nalampasan mo yung 2 years, they're like, okay, good job. You're contributing to our society. You weren't a drain. Sige, we'll answer it. So yun, isa.
Parang hindi mo kami ginamit lang for
Sa New Zealand, alam ko, they don't accept. US, Canada, of course, wala silang pake. Ganon. They're super chill about stuff like that. Ang mga mahirap is mga Middle East. That's siyempre, yan. That's hindi lang yun deport. kulong yun if they find out.
Kulong?
No?
Wow.
So in countries like that. So yung ginagawa, madami akong patients who work in the Middle East were suddenly HIV positive. Umuwi sila, emergency, uwi sila. So work there naman does help people a lot if they find out they kind of give you room like alis ka na before
hulihin ng gobyerno.
Pero meron akong isang patient na super crucial siya dun sa job niya that he got like a special permission to stay despite
what
yung
happened.
status niya. So, but that's like a super rare.
So the moral of the story is become indispensable.
Yes, to your company. What's
So
the youngest age to get an HPV vaccine?
For girls, 11. Nagbibigay
that's
na.
11.
Actually, guys din, mga ganun din. Let me check. Alam ko may dyan.
Hi, Nathalie. St. Luke's, 35K IUD, sabi ni, may nagsabi.
IUD.
See, Evan asking, Doc,
We have that in the clinic too pala.
You
Part of
do
sexual
that?
health, yeah. My best friend, Dr. Elva Sarte, is my OB. Yeah. So, actually, lahat kami doctors then friends.
Friends din.
And contemporaries. She's just on her honeymoon right now.
Okay.
So, kung magpapa-IUD pagka-uwi nga
Pag-uwi.
nasa
Pag-enjoyin niyo muna.
Let them enjoy muna.
Buti pa kayo friends, kasi kami dito colleagues lang.
Associates.
See, Evan has another question here. Doc, yung STI daw, nagiging dormant lang daw after meds.
Kaya mo yan. Kaya mo yan, Slick.
Sige.
Lang down.
So when you say STI, depends. So like gonorrhea, chlamydia, syphilis, mga ganon, tanggal namin yan, no problem. What are the sexually transmitted infections that we can't take out of your body anymore? HIV is one.
But it can be undetectable.
What we do is we put it to sleep. So it's asleep and it doesn't really cause you any harm as long as it's asleep, no? Herpes also, that one, we just put that to sleep. Ganon. So, depends on the STI. HIV, herpes, it's there forever. Pero ang gonorrhea nga, chlamydia, the other things I mentioned, kaya namin tanggalin. No probs.
Nice.
So, since the advent of PrEP nga, yung anti-HIV, yung the HIV shield, a lot of people have been having less, have been using condoms a lot less kasi nga they're not worried about HIV anymore. Pero maakyat yung mga STI cases. Yeah, because PrEP only protects you from HIV, no? Pero yung sinasabi ko naman sa patients ko is, yung anecdote ko sa kanila is the seatbelt rule. So when the seatbelt law was enacted, there have been a lot more car accidents kasi people have a false sense of insecurity. Pero nagplummet ang deaths. So you can get into a car accident but you won't die. And that's a similar analogy. No? So if you have an STI, gamutin lang namin.
But why is it that, here in the Philippines, we're so not used to
talking about sex?
No, using condoms. Safe sex. Like,
I think it's
everyone wants to go raw. What's the fascination?
Parang may excitement si Tones doon.
The reason for that is probably because we don't talk about sex, no? So people go have sex without having appropriate knowledge on the risks and ganon. I have like professionals, lawyers, engineers, some even doctors who go to me and wala silang alam, no? Even
technically they're supposed to know this already.
Kasi in med school, our sexual health like area, parang just like a few lectures, ganon. Wala siyang focus.
It's not in depth.
You need to really like learn it again and like get good at it to know, no? So, and I think it's still back to our culture being sex averse, no? It's a lot of remnants from Spanish conservative Catholic times na hindi siya pag-usapan. It's not a topic of good conversation.
But we do it. But we won't practice safe sex.
That's
right. We do it, but we won't practice safe sex.
It's a clash of
How is that?
I think it's because like the Spanish, the remnants of the Spanish time is still very much here. Technically, mga grandparents natin, abot pa nila yan yung Spanish time So it's not as, far-flung, Crisostomo Ibarra era, diba? So nandyan ba siya? It's relatively recent. And then we have the sudden big influx of yung US colonial period naman, which makes us more liberated. So Filipinos are proud to be, we're Catholic, we're conservative. So that's an outward thing that Filipinos like to project.
But
you close the doors, yes. you have all the risk factors for sexual illnesses, but none of the health-seeking behavior.
Si Rubes kasi may magandang point eh. Hindi pa nga naman ganun kalayo yung Spanish era. Naabutan pa ni Tones.
Sobrang Rubes, you're a bad
nung dumating si Magellan dito, si Tones yung welcoming party eh. Pare,
Ayop ka, Rubes.
pasok ka Revel, bro.
Magellan, barkada ko yan.
Si Madge.
Si Madge.
How long si Grace naman?
You're on the guest
asking,
list.
How long is the effectivity when you put it to sleep? And do you do injectable? Is it effective?
Okay.
Grace, what injectable?
I think that's for birth control.
Gray is probably talking about injectable PrEP. So let's answer the first question. No. So the reason why PLHIV or persons living with HIV, you have to take the pill every day.
Okay.
Is because mabilis lang siya nag-act, no? So when you stop taking it, magigising ulit yung virus. No? That's why you have to take it every day.
If you miss one day,
one day is
bad.
fine. One day is fine, no? Pero try not to make a habit about it. But yeah, you just gotta put it to sleep, no? So ngayon, actually, we just had there's this really cool thing about injectable PrEP or injectable ARVs, because a big problem ng mga people is the pill burden. They have to remember, ganon. Ngayon, we can just give a
feel
shot.
like it's a burden.
So there's this thing we call injectable PrEP. It's really performing excellently in trials. Hoping to get it here in the country soon. Every 2 months na lang, and then protected ka. Parang ganon.
I think Canada meron eh.
So the people that are forgetful.
Exactly. Yeah,
is that better for your kidneys?
Yeah, it's also relatively safer then. No? So actually, yun nga, for people on PrEP or on ARVs, part of our monitoring is we check their kidneys like every 6 months ganon, or every 1 year. And just to make sure everything's okay. And then if there's anything derailed, ayusin lang naman namin. So relax lang. That's why a lot of my patients who are on PrEP or who are on ARVs but like to hit the gym, like their supplements, naka-creatine sila. Yeah, inaayos lang naman namin. Ganun. Parang we just fix it.
There's another question.
Call us up, 863-1099. Sorry to the caller. You have to wait
If you trust condoms and somebody on PrEP wants to go raw, is that safe or safer ang glove pa rin?
Okay. So condoms are about 97% effective, no? PrEP is 99% effective.
Wow.
Pero
the STIs though.
The STIs though. So that's the big thing. Condoms are protect you from all other STIs. But we have this thing we call layering protection. So you can like do both, no?
Yeah.
But it's also
Take PrEP and then you wear condoms.
The thing is, we all a better trend I think in terms of healthcare is to not be so draconic as a doctor. Wala na kasi yung time where doctors were like the law on health, no? So you talk to your patient and then you ask them ano ba yung mga needs nila in life, no? And then you try and work together, you collaborate to have a good solution that is good for both of you, no? Kasi some people don't like condoms. And anong sabihin mo sila? Bawal, yan lang, no? So when if you do that, that's a surefire way to have that patient never go back to you.
Right.
So I do advocate for condoms, syempre. But if it's not for you,
if
let's
it's a
figure out
non-negotiable for
something.
you.
Let's figure out something else. Ganun lang naman siya.
There's another.
What's your tip, Doc?
Just the tip.
Just a tip. Just a tip.
If someone doesn't want to practice safe sex and the other partner wants to, what's your advice? Yeah.
Oh, wow. Parang mahirap yan because both parties need to be consenting in a relationship, no? So
there's that pressure. Someone wants to, someone doesn't.
Yeah. I would think it would really have to go down to, I would advise na you can't force somebody to do what they don't want.
Right.
So the couple should adjust to the person who has more boundaries and limitations, no? Syempre, you can talk about it. You can get regularly tested. Ganon. If kayong dalawa lang talaga, you get regularly tested para you don't have, alam nyo, wala kayong anything, no? So that's something that I do with couples also.
You have a 2-for-1 special? Like,
We had during Valentine's.
3-for-1?
Oh, wow. Cute.
Yeah.
Sige, dala ko yung partners ko.
Pwede.
Ang dami. Partners. How big is your clinic, Doc? Kasi kung partners nito,
340 square meters. Kasha na.
Ay, kasha. Pati lahat ng ex mo to,
Sasabihin ko,
kasha.
dapat Moa Arena yung...
Philippine Arena. Praktisado ko na yung poker face ko. Kasi I do have some patients na unang girlfriend, dadalhin nila. Tapos a few days later, sasabihin ko rin yung staff ko,
Walang reaction.
Walang reaction yung mga mukha niya.
Walang reaction yung mga, uy, iba yung kasama niyo today, sir.
Does he drive a Land Cruiser? Black.
Hoy.
Na may nakalagay for sale sa likod.
Fresh unit, fresh.
Iba-iba eh.
Someone is asking naman sa TikTok, how much is the HPV vaccine?
HPV vaccine, ang average niyang, ang SRP niyan is around 10.
Mm-hmm.
It ranges anywhere from 8 to 12, mga ganon.
Okay.
Pero since
that's a one-time thing.
That's all three, no?
That's per shot, no?
Per shot.
That's per shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
But because it's Sexual Health Awareness Month, sa clinic namin, we give discounts this month, no? So you can actually pay ng 25 for all three na. As opposed to the 30 that you will pay if you do it individually.
Solid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And
may nagtatanong ulit, pa-plug ulit ng name ng clinic and address. Probably just
so it's
in.
called Hara Clinic. You can find us on Facebook, Hara Clinic PH, or on Google, Hara Clinic rin. Ang address namin is Unit 201 JNCV Building in Pasig Boulevard. No?
How can you spell Hara?
Hara.
Okay.
The reason I chose Hara is because in Japanese it means like, well, literally it means belly. Okay. Pero yung deeper meaning niya is the true essence of who you are.
Akala ko gulat pa lang, Hara! Hara, nakakatakor!
Oh, thanks.
Well, thank you, Gino.
Oh, there.
There.
For everybody on playback.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Midnight.
There you go. But thank you so much, Dog. You
Thanks,
want to
Doc.
say hi to anyone?
Thank anyone.
Yeah. Or can we take a break and then you can say goodbye? So,
sige,
because there
sige.
might be callers eh.
Sige.
You can call us up.
There was someone really calling kanina pa. So
863-10899.
yeah, if you're still in traffic, that person calling, or there's two of you.
Actually, just call now and then we'll put you on hold. We'll pick it up.
Yes.
All right.
Tony, Slick, Gino, and Tin. Boys Night Out. Magic 89.9. Tony, Slick, Gino, and Tin. Boys Night Out. Magic 89.9.
I have two questions for Doc. Una, can you get STR gonorrhea in tulo if you just masturbate but you don't have sex with anyone? And number two, what's the cheapest way to cure erectile dysfunction? Kasi parang as you get older, is it getting harder to have libido pag nagmamaster, parang hirap nang mag-masturbate?
Got it. All right. So the first one, ano nga pala ulit yun?
Can you get gonorrhea if you masturbate?
So ano siya, STIs are sexually transmitted infections, no? So you need to have sex to transmit them. If you're just by yourself, then really nothing, no? Pero if you're talking about like mutual masturbation,
Through the laptop, hindi.
Virtually?
Walang techno-virus.
Pag
Gino, you're safe.
Pag desktop medyo sabit
Gino.
Oh, kasi Doc, I have this experience. Parang I noticed if I don't masturbate regularly, parang minsan pag umiihi ako, parang nagkakaroon ng discharge after umihi. So, parang naging worried ako. I haven't had sex with anyone naman. So,
like
I'm not
ever
sure.
in your life?
Yeah.
Ever?
Okay.
Wow.
So in that case, you really can't get anything, no? Probably if you want, you could get a semen analysis or even just a urine analysis to see what's going on. Maybe it's a UTI, maybe there's something wrong with your prostate. If I was your doctor, that's what I would do, I would check those things just to find out what it is. In terms naman of yung erectile dysfunction, it also has there's now just one reason that it happens.
Many reasons.
Yeah, so
stress
if you're
is a big factor.
Younger guys usually ang stage fright, ganon, performance anxiety. So it's largely in your head.
Stop it.
Around middle-aged
performance
guys.
anxiety ako.
Yeah, middle-aged guys usually maybe hormonal, ganon. That's when we do testosterone replacement therapy. Older gentlemen, especially kung may mga diabetes or stuff like that, it's like a structural anatomical problem, no? Yeah. So we gotta find out first what is causing it, and then we'll fix it. Gano'n naman. So cheapest way probably ang di ba magkano yung natin, yung nakita natin na sildenafil, yung sobrang mura, like 25 pesos ba? Parang ngayon ganun may mga Viagra, generic Viagra that's cost like 25 pesos. So that's pretty cheap.
Yeah. Okay.
Right Med has
Mas mura pa sa milk tea.
Actually, naka-apat ka na.
Actually, yung balot ko sa baba, 25.
So,
Short drink pa lang sa Starbucks yun.
Si Manong, 25.
Dok, wag po ba nagpipigil ka ng pag kunwari lalabasan ka na pag nagpigil ka nun tapos parang di lumabas yung semen mo, is it a factor for erectile dysfunction? Kasi parang nangyari na sa akin ilang beses eh.
They call it some edging.
And paano ka nagpipigil? Like just through sheer willpower, ganon? Or
Mind over matter.
Tinataping mo.
I do complex math.
Some people
i-explain
pinipress nila yung kuyukot
Can you shoot a video and then send it to Doc?
Parang lalabas na tapos biglang huminto. Parang
like hands up.
Parang nagulat ako or something.
Hands up!
Hands up!
MJ, how old are you?
I am mid-30s.
Okay.
So, I think mahirap kasi sagutin like paano mo pipigilan. Essentially, it's okay. Like that's edging, no? It's not. It'll probably get you out of the mood or ganon, but it's not really gonna cause it. But I do know, and I've had some patients who what they do is when they're about to ejaculate, they put their thumb on the gooch, on the kuyukot, and they stop that. So
the pateros.
The pateros.
Pateros yun eh.
So yeah,
would not
advise that kasi there's a lot of pressure. So when you have an ejaculation, there's a lot of like muscle contractions and ganon, no. So it'll create like a backflow. Might cause some damage, mga ganon. No?
Yeah, parang kasing ganon yung nangyari sa back in high school. Parang it hasn't been the same after, parang siguro psychological factor or something. Pero I can still ano pa naman. So medyo
wala bang instrument to measure the hardness of a male's penis?
What?
The kettlebell on top of it?
Meron actually.
Like a dumbbell?
So for patients with erectile dysfunction, we have a scoring system.
Yeah.
We have a scoring system.
Okay.
There's also a self-administered test, like questionnaire.
Yeah.
So that's how we can assess the intensity of the problem. No?
Okay.
By including in timing and ganon. Yung mga questions then is it hard enough to achieve full penetration? Mga ganon. So those are ways that we can help assess the problem.
And it's same day?
Same day.
Same day test?
Yeah.
Okay.
MJ, do you have any other questions?
Yun lang, yung kasi worried ako pag kinasal ako in the future, pag nag-honeymoon kami ng wife ko, parang if hindi kayang tumagal yung hardness nung ko, parang baka mamay iwan ako.
I'm
do you have a girlfriend now?
You can treat that, brother.
Yeah.
No, not enough.
You know what you do? You head on over to the clinic.
Yeah, why don't you check out the Hara Clinic?
Yeah,
Where are you from? What city?
QC.
Oh, malapit lang. Pasig. Punta kang Kapitolyo.
Okay. What's the name again? Hara?
Hara. Look for them on Facebook.
Okay. Alright. Thank you, Doc. Thanks, guys.
Ingat, MJ.
Bye.
One doctor to another saying hello to Dr. Ponsiano. He's actually
That's my favorite doctor.
may little bit of input. Psychological edging. Isipin mo lang agad, Lola. Simple lang. Parang okay. Pangahusay mong doktor.
Iba ka talaga, doctor.
Also saying hello to J.R. Laude. He's listening together with Marie Kristen Soro, Jane Barnuevo, Jaline Pahuwalay, Arlie Abasca, and Jumson Sevilla.
Hello.
Thank you for listening.
Also, I want to say a shout out to I think it was Enrix on playback. My mom asked me, what the hell am I listening to when she walked into the room?
Education. That is what you're listening
to. Can drinking cause erectile dysfunction?
Yes, most definitely.
Really?
Yari ka.
Why do you think
Parang okay pa naman.
Si Gino, never happened to me. Superman!
Yeah, not automatically.
Okay.
Pero
but iba siya.
Build up of drinking.
Iba yun
smoking.
Turgidness.
What's
that's why they have the term whiskey dick. Like when you're too drunk and it's like you can't.
Turgidness is.
But they never have Jaeger dick.
Kung lumalabas yung ugat.
Lumalabas yung ugat?
Ugat.
Kung galit.
Galit.
Okay,
How galit is it? Yan.
What's the word again? Turgid.
Turgid.
Okay.
Talagang.
Okay.
Let ga.
Paano tones? Paano?
At what age is it normal to lose sexual interest?
So it really depends, no? Sexual interest is a very
Subjective
thing. Pero let's go through on averages, no? Syempre when you're younger, like teens, 20s, mataas pa yung libido and hormones mo dyan, no? Men, starting 30, bumababa na yung testosterone nila. So,
wala na.
Pwede na.
29 ka pa lang, di ba?
29 ka pa lang.
Wala na. Pigang-piga.
There's also a lot of different factors. Pwedeng pagod,
Stress.
ganun, no?
Pagod.
So, age, siguro like I would say 30s. Like mid-30s is most of the time when I see my patients, no? Kaya naman ayusin.
And the
Wait, how do you, paano inaayos yan? Like, the
Gino, I don't think you need help in that department.
I'm asking for everyone listening.
I think you're good, fam.
So, for sexual interest or libido, first thing I would do is would check your hormones. Ang pinaka responsible is actually your testosterone levels.
Yeah.
So, minsan talaga madami yung patients na mababa na. Without,
so how do you test that? Blood?
Yeah, blood draw, yeah. For girls, we have this new innovation. It's called PT141. It's the only one that works for women for low libido. Yeah.
I need that.
Do you have that available just off the shelf?
Kailangan ko siya ipatimpla.
Magkano siya?
Hindi ko alam, sorry. Kano ba yun? Mga 9
Si
yata.
Tin pa?
Yeah.
And then girls that have low
That's a
libido
lie.
will go to your clinic to just pump it up. And it's not a one-time thing, or they need...
Is it oral? Is it injectable?
There's an injectable option that works stronger. Pero we have a nasal spray.
Wait,
Parang
really?
asthma.
Damn.
Parang Salinese, gano'n.
To clean out the nose. Not that I need it. But,
Really?
Yeah.
but it's amazing that you can actually
Very
course it
cool.
through
For
nasal
the
spray.
testosterone, it also depends on each guy, right? So do you have to tweak it?
Yeah. I get your hormone levels
Okay.
and then I ask you what your goals are, the areas of your
Oh,
life.
my goals are
Ganun.
very easy, doc.
Tapos,
What's your goal, though?
Huh?
Sino siya?
It's just to get it up.
Okay, sorry, Doc.
Just to get it up.
Continue.
Lie.
Exactly.
You know,
We've seen you at work, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
na nga lang tayo nandito.
sure.
Tapos magbubulsitan pa tayo.
And the other thing I wanted to ask was about menopause that you mentioned, because a lot of women,
We got a caller.
when it comes to menopause,
Oh yeah, so menopause comes with a whole host of different things, including weight gain,
Yes.
hot flushes, mga ganun, no? So part of so Wednesday actually we're gonna have this like training with one of my my co-doctors in the clinic. We're gonna do bioidentical hormone replacement therapy, which is basically a way to help women through menopause replace the hormones that they've lost. No?
Interesting.
Yun naman siya.
for those that don't know, the menopause is basically when
So a woman's body
40s,
kasi
50s.
ang usual average ng Filipinos mga like 49 to 50,
Okay.
mga ganun, no? And basically your eggs are in limited supply nga, 'di ba? So once na menses mo na silang lahat, wala na. You don't produce your hormones well anymore or at all. So we just gotta supplement it, give you back what you've lost with age.
Okay.
Yung sa Sex and the City, di ba si Samantha?
Yeah.
Hello?
8631089. Hi.
Hey, what's up?
Hi, this is M.
Hi, Em.
Hi, Em.
All right.
Hi.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
just have a quick question because
Sure.
I've been married for like 8 years now. Okay. So before, sobrang sexually active kami ng husband ko.
Yes.
So I'm 41, and then before we would do it like every other day.
Right.
Pero ngayon, like once a month na lang. Syempre, we have 2 kids na. Ayan.
Pwede pa yan.
And then he's 47. So parang I want to bring back the
fire. Yes.
Also, I heard about the hormones. Kaya lang, I'm particularly concerned about will it affect like magkaka-pimples ba ako or yung kasi
What's the side
libido lang yung
effects?
gusto ko but I don't want anything else. Alam mo yun?
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's a great thing if you have like a doctor taking care of you. Na-adjust lang naman namin yung dose, no? So admittedly, there's a little bit of time to find yung yung
Sweet spot.
Sweet spot, yeah. Pero we just check your hormone levels. We start with the standard dosing, and then we just push and pull that until you find some place, a spot that you're happy.
A comfortable
The happy spot.
Ganon. Relax lang. You need a significantly high level of testosterone to start getting those symptoms.
Gusto mo maging 18 years old ulit?
Pwedeng 25. Ganyan.
Yung medyo may responsibility. Yung 18 kasi banat ka lang na.
Ayaw mo ng
25 medyo hot.
ayaw mo ng 4 times a day?
No. I'm not in high school anymore.
Okay.
But
She has
you never know.
responsibilities, Tones.
You never know. There are some people.
Oy, may kilala ko.
I'm happy actually that it's getting like a lot of people are more happy to respond to it and are interested in it. Kasi sex is a vital thing
Part
that
of a
people need,
relationship,
no?
yeah.
It's really important for connection and intimacy.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
And let's not forget that it brings
Kasi
joy.
Parang kung hindi na magagamit yung toys, yung mga ganyan, parang wala ng time, you're always tired.
Okay.
Ayun lang.
So we can fix that definitely.
Yeah, come see us. We'll fix
Go
it.
check Hara on Facebook. HARA. Clinic Hara Clinic. Hara Clinic.
Located though.
Pasig. What city are you from, M?
Makati.
Oh, not so bad. Lapit lang.
Ako din Makati.
Take the bridge.
Hindi, Makati ka to.
Hey, but thank you, Em.
Is there anything else you want to ask, M? You're okay na?
That's all. Thank
Okay, got
Thanks,
another
M.
one.
Ingat. Gusto ko yung tagline ni Doc. Relax lang.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi, nakakonect rin.
Oh, okay. This was the second caller. All right. All right. Your question, sir.
Tanong ko lang, no? Kasi pinakabahan ako first time.
Okay lang yan. Relax lang. Relax lang.
Tayo lang.
Actually, I'm 41 years old, married na. Pero hindi na kasi happy yung wife ko sa performance ko.
Okay.
So, parang ang bilis. Parang hindi na katulad ng dati, tumatagal ng 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Ngayon, mga how long?
Usually, pinaka-worst ko, 5.
Okay pa nga yun.
Okay pa daw yung 5. Yung PD 1 daw, 1 minute.
Hindi, but then if she was expecting like 20.
20. Kung galing siya 20.
Slacking off, ha?
And depending nga siya sa like if it causes you distress.
Yeah.
So even though it's past like longer than 1 minute, but it's causing you significant distress, then we fix it. No, we just make sure you're happy. So what I would do for you is like first I'd check your hormones, no, to make sure that it's not a testosterone related problem. And may mga ways to fix it, no. So there's actually a medication now for tawag doon, premature ejaculation. Okay, it's actually based off yung medications as an antidepressant. It's an SSRI. Napansin kasi nila that people on antidepressants took longer. To reach orgasm. So they tweaked it. Ayan, so nabibigay siya. Yeah.
Where's that, Doc?
Pwede naman. Pill lang siya.
Is that something that like generally, kunwari, like you mentioned earlier that if you have premature ejaculation, it has to be a minute or less. Is that something that people who, just want to prolong their sex life or whatever, like is that something that they can take, or is that something that parang no, this is a clinical thing, you can only do it if
there's something wrong?
Yeah, if there's something wrong.
Well, it does come with a potential side effects, but not that bad, no?
Right.
So you just weigh the pros and cons of it, no? And basically, we want to help you have a happy
sex life.
Sex life, yeah. So, yun lang yun.
Isang oras ba matagal na yun, Doc?
Matagal na yun.
Average is like what, 20 to 30 minutes, right?
Gusto ko yan, Tons, isang oras.
Kasi daw 1 hour.
You know what?
What is the average ba globally?
1 hour for Tony, that's just,
Hindi.
Foreplay pa lang.
Matagal na yun, 1 hour. Maga na yun,
Pwede rin kasi part of it is you like stop or round 2.
Yeah.
Some of my other patients also just are after the turgidity nga. No? So pwedeng mag-ejaculate na sila, pero if it's still usable, then pwede naman. Ganun.
Yun ang gusto ko. Yun ang kahit
pero Doc,
bumujet na,
jamming pa rin,
di ba?
Sorry, go ahead.
Matigas pa rin.
Ano ba yun? Hindi na kasi ako nakaka-second round. Laging 1 round.
Pwede pa.
Sorry.
Can you repeat that?
Hindi na ako nakaka-second round.
So, yan, that is your refractory period, no? And it's different for guys. Pero it also, we can help you with that. We can give you different options nga, no? I even took some training in functional medicine. So yung mga herbs, ganun, some of them are actually legitimate. Ang dalawang favorite ko that have very good studies is maca powder and saw palmetto. Yeah, those two work. I do give those to my patients if they need it.
Okay yan.
Wait, that's for the recovery period, essentially?
Both, yeah. Erectile dysfunction.
Dati kasi Yossi ka kape. Yossi kape. Konting usap, tapos okay na ulit. Tapos medyo 30s ka na, parang wala na.
Thank you so much for the call, sir.
Bye. Thanks, man.
Ingat, good luck.
Oh, let us know.
I know, right? There's so many questions. Can I just read this one out? I won't name anybody, but like...
How do you tell if your sex hormones are imbalanced?
Gino's reading something out, Tony.
No, sige lang. Go lang. Andyan na rin siya.
Say toads. Hot.
How do you tell? So, there are two ways. We can nga ask you symptoms. So, there are symptoms of testosterone deficiency. So, kasali doon ang brain fog, loss of energy, loss of libido. So, that's like subjective way to test you, no? Pero we can also just get a blood test and look at your actual hormone numbers.
No, there you go. That's simple. Okay, let's go with Gino.
Okay, no, somebody was just saying that like chance to on the show tonight and Doc's insights are amazing, especially for the gay community. Education is really key to stop any stigma.
Let's go.
Love it.
It was really nice. I don't want to read lang who it came from because I'm not sure if like...
okay.
All right. Actually, so there's an MPOX, diba? There's an MPOX.
Yes.
So yesterday, I actually lectured at a spa.
Okay.
Yeah, a gay spa. Kasi that's where the people
Men's
who are...
spa or...
First
A gay spa, okay.
Because that's where the people who are at the most risk, no? So definitely a lot of people are, took caution, no?
Okay.
But there's still some people who they can't stop.
Yeah.
So you go the route of harm reduction para nandun na sila.
Yeah.
That's where they are. Tell them, okay,
So
we're ready to
you can deal with it.
You're here. What can we do that you're here, no? And actually, the WHO said nga na they discourage closing down yung mga establishments like that.
Right.
Because that's a very good or a powerful ally in terms of disseminating information. No? So yun, I talked to the patrons and to the therapists. Na ito,
So what do you tell them for other spas that are tuned in? Baka.
Yeah.
Kasi
Silvanos
Silvanos kanina was tuned in eh.
So what I would do, and what I lectured is that there are already some guidelines. It's similar to the COVID guidelines. No, nagawa naman natin siya before. Gawin na lang natin. So if you have a fever, don't go. If you have yung mga symptoms of MPOX, don't go. Ganon.
Isolate.
And MPOX is so like distinct. Like, you can't miss it. Alam na alam mo yung
Like you
itsura.
know it's MPOX.
Yeah, you know it's MPOX, no? So there's a big surge of anxiety, especially amongst the gay population. Kasi nga, MPOX nakakapangit siya. And if there's anything gay guys don't like, is pumangit sila. So,
Is the first symptoms around the genital area?
there are 15 cases in the Philippines so far. And friends ko yung mga doctors sa RITM, so I was asking, like, kamusta naman yung nahuli natin, no? It's not like the ones you see in Africa na it's like all over. It's like mga 1, 2, very...
so localized, parang ganun.
Konti lang sila. And I was able to catch MPOX patients rin before, no? And quarantine lang sila. It's not a big deal. Yan.
So, pwede mag-sex pa rin or no?
No.
Pwede ka mag-sex after. Pag nag-scab off and nag-fall off na yung...
How long does that take, Doc?
What's the
Ang
time
quarantine
frame?
is mga like 2-3 weeks, ganon. And then, we have to call you and check you. Ganon, we gotta...
Not so bad.
So parang like the first time of COVID.
Self-service ka muna.
21 days.
Okay lang yan. Kaya nyo yan, guys.
Sabi nga ng DOH, diba, take it online. So natatawa kami sa community.
Virtual!
Did the DOH just really tell us na mag-VJAX na lang?
I think they did.
Zoom Jax has returned.
Well, it's safer for everyone. You know, why not?
Video call lahat tayo. All right.
Hey, but thank you.
Wow, what a show, Doc. Thank you so much.
Super appreciate it.
Drop on by again.
Yes, we would love
Once a month.
that.
Dapat once a month we have sexual
So many
wellness.
questions.
Let's go.
Sexual wellness. Wellness, every at least once a month.
Yeah, dapat.
Para lang to break the stigma and make more people aware of what's going on.
Yeah.
Yep, for sure.
Especially ang daming Ang daming nagsisex ngayon eh.
Yeah, it's just sex. It's just sex. Don't have to be ashamed, and to have conversations about it is a good way to get a healthier, happier sex life for everybody.
Facts.
Facts. All right.
Love it.
All right. So we are done, and we'll catch you again tomorrow for more Boys Night Out. My name is Slick Rick.
This is Tony.
My name is Gino Killiamore.
And my name is Tin. On behalf of Doc Dino, thank you so much for listening tonight. We'll catch you again tomorrow. So always keep it here on Magic 89.9. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Tony, Slick, Gino, and Tin. Boys Night Out. Magic 89.9.